Yeah, I haven't played this game in forever. Like, even longer than I have not played Welcome to the Game 2. And I didn't even play this all that much. How long have I played this game? I've really only played this game 41 hours, which is like nothing. Because I've played the other, like, Welcome to the Game 2, I've played for multiple hundreds of hours. Anyway, let's just say hi, YouTube. Oh, wait, I gotta do some notifications. I completely forgot. Whoops. Let me do that real quick. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, by the way, be sure to do that. Just right now. Do it. Just Discord. It's the place to be. One of us. And then the Twitter. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, let's go say hi and have a good time. Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Welcome to the Game. This is the first one in the series. I've recently been replaying Welcome to the Game 2, which I have played a heck of a lot. I've played hundreds of hours of that game. I did tons of speedruns. I've also done speedruns for the first game, but not that much. I haven't played this one all that much, but it's still the one that started it all, that started the Welcome to the Game series, and it's a really fun game. It was very successful on YouTube at the time, and I wanted to replay it, so we're gonna check it out again. I haven't played it in over a year. I'm probably gonna be very rusty on this game, so bear with me. I hope you join me. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into Welcome to the Game. Let's do it. Wait, I gotta make sure that nudity is off. Yes. Let's not turn that on, huh? Let's go. Normal. Right, turning back up the floor. Oh my god, that's loud. Ooh, sorry. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Okay. It has begun. Why don't you close your window, my guy? It's Adam. A call from Adam. Well, sure. We'll do the whole thing. The whole 9 yards.
All right, sure you want to do this?
Yes.
The deep web is full of fucked up shit.
Thank you for the 10 gifts.
Even worse, the red room. There are some things you can't understand.
Oh yeah, in this game you're looking for Red Room, which if you know what that is, then yeah, that's oh yeah, before I forget, while I'm talking about Red Rooms, this is a pretty disturbing game, so it's not for the faint of heart. So be careful what you got yourself into.
The deep web is like a giant maze.
Okay.
There is no search engine, so you have to do some exploring to find out what you are looking for.
Yes. Okay.
First thing. There's two main programs.
What? First thing, there's two main programs in which you will be using, your search for a red room. Okay.
And Notes.
Yeah. Okay.
And is a web browser that allows you to access the deep web. You can't access these sites on a normal browser.
I guess he's just going through like the very basics. I think we can pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Let me actually fucking get out of here. This shit is like the bare basics. That's not what we're here for. This is gonna take forever. No, let's just go in. Sorry, yes. SQM, thank you for the prime. Yeah, I thought he was gonna like give some story, but because in the first one it gives you some story, but in this one it doesn't. Alrighty. Here we are. We're not gonna play the tutorial because it literally just explains you the very, very basics of the game, and we already know the very basics of the game. We got ourselves. Can you move it around in this? I don't think you can move it around. We got ourselves a web browser, where just as in the second one, there is a page with a bunch of indexed pages that you can check out. I don't think you can resize the window or anything. And you have your notepad where you can write down the codes that you find. Similar to in the second game, you have to click on the pages. You have to find if there's a code there. In this one, you actually have a easy way to tell if there's a code on a page, which is going to make it much easier to find the codes. I will move chat. People seem to want that. So I'll move you guys over in the bottom. And then we'll move the alert box over there. All right. There you go. There you go. In this game, you can't actually move around like freely. You can't walk around the whole route or the whole building as in Welcome to the Game 2, which is the major difference, and I really love that about Welcome to the Game 2, but that won't stop our fun. There's a few places we can check out. First of all, there is the light switch here that we might have to turn off sometimes, and then we'll have to be very quiet because there will be a killer on the loose. That will be something that we have to do. Besides that, there's the front door, where there can also be a crazy killer on the loose. Can I do this? We'll have to be checking out here to see if there's any killers. We'll probably get some audio cues for that, I hope. I haven't played this game in a long time, as I said. I am genuinely rusty. And the window is open because this guy doesn't give a heck. He doesn't give a heck. If you are watching on Twitch, there's a way to tell when we're about to get murdered, and I might miss it. So if you want to help me out, there will be a little, like, pointer icon right here, like an airplane kind of deal, which will indicate that we are currently being tracked. If that is happening, just say that in chat, because that means that we have to turn the light off and be very, very quiet. We're gonna go to some pages. I don't even remember which pages work or not. I'm just gonna go, I think bathroom cams sounds like something that this website will have. Yep, absolutely. Also, if you are confused about the black boxes, that's the nudity filter that's in this game if you are streaming it, because you don't want to get banned. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I should check the page. Because there's an easy way to tell. Okay, well, there's an easy way to tell if there's a code on this page, and I can tell you what the code, or that there is a code on this page. Now, how did I know that? I don't know if it's actually on this page or on... Oh, no, it's definitely here. The way you can tell in this game, which makes it a lot easier. This game is definitely a lot easier than the second one. In this one, if you open a page... And see this bar? You see the bar? It goes immediately back to white when back to white when you've loaded a page. However, if you're on a page with a key, it'll stay blue for a little bit longer. So that's the way you can tell. If you open a page that doesn't have a key, it'll go immediately back to white. And that's how you can tell. So that's gonna help us out. Which makes speedrunning this game extremely quickly, although I don't know all of the pages. So we're just gonna go. We already found one though. Let's check out this. Okay, no code there. Hello, who are we? I wish you could maximize this screen, but you can't. You can't do that. Is that intended? That is absolutely intended. Yes, yes, yes. It's a very easy way to speedrun the game. It helps out having a key queue right from the get-go, of course. I think there is, so similar as in the second one, there's also multiple pages on, or multiple wikis in this game. So we're on the first wiki right now, and I think you have to go to a specific page. Don't actually remember which page exactly. Is it Chosen Awake? I think it's Chosen Awake. Yeah, it is this page. You have to solve a little puzzle similar to the Rule of Three, where you like click on things. Let's see. You have to like solve them in order, but we're first gonna go check out if we can find another key on this webpage before we do that, because it can take quite a while to do. Let's go to the Prey. No, Prey. There's also timed pages in this one, obviously, so we'll have to be, we have to check pages multiple times throughout the game. Flash trade. There's also a whole hacking system in this game. There's pages you can avoid to not get hacked as much, but I don't know. What page is that? Oh, wait, was there a key? Is there a door maker in this one? No, but there is a page that you can click on which will kill you instantly. Okay, so there is a key here. Goddamn. Not this page, please. Oh, God. I hate this page. The music is good, though. Boom, 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 boom. Wait. There we go. There a page. Oh, key right there. 12283, and that is actually, we've been very efficient here. That's actually the second code on this page, and I think you only get 2 codes on the first wiki. So yeah, we can just move on now. Okay, that's okay. I right clicked. Let's go to Chosen Awake then, because that's where we gotta go. We gotta open up, or we gotta solve the puzzle. So basically, this is like the main thing that makes the speedrun just awful. Because you have to get incredibly lucky with this one, or you just restart. Which is not the most engaging thing, the speedrun, so that's why I mean, there wasn't really any speedrunning scene for... I think we're okay. There wasn't really any major speedrunning scene for this game, so it was... I mean, this is gonna sound incredibly douchey, but it was fairly easy to get the world records. I've already lost them, so don't worry. Because people have been... the times were definitely very easily beatable. But I was kind of happy with that because I didn't really want to play this game all too much because I definitely love the... I absolutely love the... wait, where was it? This one, right? I love the second one so much. I think it's just... It improves upon everything that the third... Oh, no. That the first one does. Oh, no, not you! Yeah, nice. Sorry. That is the breather, as you could probably tell by its breathing. Nate, thank you for the gift subs. That is one of the killers that will come find us and murder us. Which is not fun. Be careful. Nice. And then the last one is like... Ah! So basically the way the speedrun works is you just try to grind this page, and if you get quick luck on this page, then good job, you won the speedrun, which is, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, there's actually like an the hacks in this game are a billion times harder than the hacks in the second game. That is the one thing that is really annoying. Where is the last clicky? It's somewhere. It's not this one, because we already checked that. There. Aha! Can I double click this? I can. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. We're gonna put that in a notepad as well. A notepad. So we save the codes in case we lose it somehow. Okay. Here we are. We got another webpage. I think you also don't have like a... You don't have like a favorite system in this one, so you actually have to continuously fill this code in to go to this webpage. We got the bomb maker. Is that actually a page? It is. With no code. 1 second. Sorry, I am. That fucking chair moved! Am I dead? The chair literally moved. Fucking ghost event. I think we're fine. It's a movement anomaly. Okay. Well, whatever. Bomb maker, we know you. We've seen you before. We have dark. Was that the door? Wait, that was the door? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Wait, I forgot! Oh, no. There's no one! What was the sound? That was definitely a noise. Unless it's like some ultra bait. Will we fucking die? I don't even know, man. It's evil. Stinky sight. Dark boog. Oh, we can get in here. There's nothing. Twisted social network. Nice. We're gonna reset the modem. Now, what resetting the modem does, basically, you can click on websites. And, oh no, I can't pick up the phone because you're locked in this. If you go to websites that can be hacked, which I probably already did, you will potentially get a hack. But if you reset your modem, you basically reduce the chance to get hacked to 0 until you get on another page that can get you hacked. I don't know if I explained that properly. It's a pretty difficult to explain system. Actually, not that much. Well, he's breathing even more, which is fine. We just keep picking up that phone. It's like, okay, so the way it works is if you go on a page, there's just random pages. Well, not random. There's fixed pages that will get you hacked, potentially. If you go to a page like that, you'll activate like a chance to get hacked. And the more you go to bad pages, the more the hack chance stacks. And eventually you'll just get hacked over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Then you have to reset your router, and that puts that chance back to 0, as if you've never visited any pages. Then you can start visiting pages again. You'll get more hack chance on top of the pile, and then once everything gets crazy and you get hacked way too much, you can reset the modem again to set it all back to 0. That's basically the idea. Okay. Oh no, it's the bug. Oh no, not the bug. There you go. Fixed. Okay. Death log. Death log. Frostmill, thank you for the 5 more gift subs. There is so many pages. Okay, no, there's nothing here. Wait. Be careful. There can actually be noises that you need to hear. Clafus? Oh yeah, that's the way to go to the next page. Oh, that one's not. That's the thing. I'm like actually a noob in this one. I don't even. I swear that was a noise. You heard the. We fine? I think we fine. Check the door. Let's indeed check the door. Also, I am very concerned about that chair. This house is very nice. By the way. There is no one here, which is good. Okay, anyway, we're good. We're good. Let's go to Father Donald.
Then I saw the great white throne,
and him who was seated on it. From his presence, earth and sky fled away. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the story. Thank you for the story. Yeah, I won't be a lot of these web pages are very strange or messed up or disturbing.
Then I saw a great...
So I won't be reading them. Hot burners. Oh, there's a code here. Let's go. It can be on the page, or you can click on this. Okay, that's exactly what I mean. Now we're getting hacked. These hacks are crazy in this game, especially the typing hack is fucked up. Don't go and give me the... Oh no, this one is even worse. Wait, I forget. Okay, perfect. That one's super hard. I think the fact that we just got hacked means that I'm gonna reset. Please don't kill me. Because we're gonna continuously get hacked. Basically, you have to make the path, you have to make it hit every note and lead it to the end. But the timers on this game are so short. Like, eventually, if you get too many hacks, they'll become, like, literally impossible. It's, like, crazy hacks. Okay.
Knock, knock. Who's there? I'm here.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna quickly, since you guys seem to be not hearing the things that I am hearing, I'm gonna turn up the audio. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this setting, and then I'm just gonna turn it up by quite a lot. So if it gets too loud now, don't complain. Oh god. There you go. Hopefully you can hear more now. I have to click on these things. Boost. Where the code at? Give me code. It's on one of these. Oh, there you go. Just more photos. This is on the... There you go. Wait, no. Code? There it is. Okay. Let's take a screenshot of this because I'm a little cheeseball. Are we good? I hope. There's a readme, read it. It's Adam. I just found out that the red room is only open for 30 days. Oh yeah, in this game, time passes like crazy. We're already 3 days into the game. It's not like one night as in the other game. It's like many days go by very quickly. I hope we're not gonna die. Passports are us. Yup. That's a website. That's a website. Okay, I need to keep this on copy paste so we can easily go here. I don't know what the sounds are in this game. Like, there's certain sounds that if you hear them, you need to hide because you might die. Be careful. Okay. Shadow Web Portal, 0 day. Euro firearms. Be careful. Check for breather, should we? Why? Are we okay? Parasite, pound, shadow web portal? New windows? Wait, what? Let's go to 0 day. Black hat post? Luckily, the things load extremely... Oh, there's a code here. Okay. I'm actually gonna... reset the router. Please don't die. Resetting the router so we can check for the code in peace. You are being tracked? Are you kidding? Because then we're done. We can't make the window larger, sadly, in this game. Okay. Will we check? Let's check the door. Oh, there's a van! No, there's a van! There was no van before! Uh-oh, I have to... Now, the reason why I'm hiding is because I don't know if we were being tracked while I was checking the door. I think we're fine, though. Get the key. Where is the key? You should. These are kind of. That's. Is that the who's that? No, is that the door? Oh! No! No! But there's no one! Oh. Uh-oh. I've been bamboozled. Was that a double footstep? I don't understand the sounds in this game. I'm so paranoid. Hey, Adam, what's up, man? I'm getting bamboozled by your game. I haven't played this in so long, I completely forgot everything. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we need to get this code. I might just die. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, There's something. That must... Is that the... That's the bamboozle. I think that's when a bamboozle has been done. We were being tracked? Airplane? Okay.
Откуда источник? Ты уверена, что он отсюда?
Woo. Think he comes back? I think he walks back and forth. Yes. Or, no, he doesn't. He just says the line. I think he's gone. Okay. I think we're good. Am I gonna die to this guy? He said nothing here and... Oh, wait! Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, I think we're good. Man, this game is terrifying, I forgot. It's like the fear of the unknown, right? That's what we're having right now. There it is. There it is. Finally. Oh, it's on the page. Corey! I need to YouTube login for Corey Kenshin. That booty, though. I didn't even realize. That booty, though, 7. That's a good one. Where the fuck's the key? There it is. Man, that's hidden. Wait, is that the key? I think it is. Take a screenshot, because we're cheesy. We're cheesy boys. In case we lose them, we gotta have them. Okay. I think we go to the next page now. Will we get murdered by this man? Tetherless, thank you for the sub. Will he ever come? That's the real question. Okay, here we go. Ow! Ow! I forgot this is too loud. Oh god, I'm turning it down for the moment. I don't even fucking know, bro. Can I reset the shit? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, this is better. Here it goes. Were we being tracked at all? Oh! That's him! That's him! For sure. 100%. Right? No! Is that the other guy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fine? How is that doof doof not a sound? I gotta turn back on the audio to loud, sorry. Okay. I swear there should be some guy here. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. New to YouTubers? New to YouTubers? Oh, not a website. Good trust. Thank you for the prime. It is actually a website though, but not right now. Luguru. Oh. Nebula Jelly, thank you for the 9 months. This game is fucked up. Thank you for that censor. Fucking lol. Was there a code there? No. Dollmaker? Oh, not the sound! Oh, stop it. Oh. Ah. Disgusting. That's the sound! That's the sound! That's the front door. He's lockpicking. He is locking the picking. What do I do? Do I just hold it? I think I just hold it. I think in this game it's like fucking Child's Play. You literally just click this button and you just hold it for the end of time. Hold it. They've really made this game better in the second one. In the first one, it's literally I'm just holding my mouse. That's it. There's no like. I mean, it makes more sense, but yeah, it's not very challenging. You're gonna leave? Why are you so long? Oh. Oh, it canceled the hold action. Oh. Wait, did I just die because I did that? I actually have no idea. Oh no, I'm scared. Ah! Fuck this game! New to YouTubers. Oh no, Jacksepticeye, why? My goodness. Ooh. The fucking noise. We good? Okay. Hidden cams? Oh. That's the thing! That's the sound! For sure, 100%.
Откуда источник? Ты уверена, что он отсюда?
There he is. That was Adam on the cam. Yeah, that was what I was saying. That's the developer of the game. He has to say the line, or you die. Okay. Okay. I'm actually gonna quickly, since you guys are still, I see the spikes are pretty low compared to what I'm hearing, so I'll turn up even more, but it's gonna be loud at certain points. This is much louder than I ever have to turn up anything else, so yeah, be careful now. Okay, any key here? Nope. Nope. Can I get a code? Steroid. Can I buy? Nope. Referee, thank you for the $25 donation. Thank you. Thank you so much. Takedown man? Sorry, I wish I could listen to that, but we will die. I wish I could do that. We will genuinely die. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. I think that's a hackable page. Please don't kill me. Wait. Oh no. Thank you guys so much for the subs. Referee, thank you for the 6 months in advance. And Giovanni Boy, thank you for that 2 months. Okay, that's a normal sound. This is just baits. We learned that earlier. Gatekeeper. We need to find another key as well. Warehouse. Oh no. Oh boy. This is a website. Yep, that's a website. Warehouse 3 is offline. Oh boy. Family drug shop for your family drugs. No drugs. The bunker, gatekeeper. Gatekeeper's gonna be something later. Is Hill Satan? I think Hill Satan is a thing. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so a bug in this game. This is the worst bug. There's a bug in this game. This specific website, the key queue is broken. If you get the key queue to show up on the main page, it can be on any of the sub pages. So you literally have to check like 7 different pages to find the fucking key. It's, if you get this one, it's an instant reset in the speedrun. Oh no, it's the other guy! No, I'm dead! No. Elenahita, thank you for the prime. Wait. No? Wait, that was just bait? Or am I already dead? I might... Oh. Fuck this page. Fuck it so much. You be quiet. Come on. Give it to me. Where even? Ah. That's it. Okay, okay. His sound is very obvious, luckily. His sound is just a little squeaky squeak. Little squeaky. There he comes. Let's hold the door, shall we? He's squeaking. Okay, nice. We are hodoring. Nice. Frenzy, thank you for the 3 months. Nice. Hold the door. Okay. Yeah, this game is scary. It's mostly scary because I'm not as good at this game. Like, in the second game, it works completely different where there's only one... I guess there's a few sound cues. There's a sound cue for the lockpick, which is very important for Lucas at the door. And then there is a few, like 3 sound cues or something when you leave the building that this guy can also show up in the second game. The guy that's at our door right now, he's called the Breather. He can also kill you in the second game. And he kills you in the alleyway. You basically have to play a similar minigame as this one, but much harder because there you have like a stamina bar, and the longer you hold the door, your stamina bar will run out. You basically have to wait until he pushes the door forward, and then you push back on the door. Yeah, it's a lot. It's very intense. This minigame is just cheesy. It's just super easy. You just click the button, and then you're done. And you're done. It's very nice in Welcome to the Game too. Like the buying of the items, the moving, the main thing that makes Welcome to the Game 2 such a insanely scary game compared to the compared to this game. It's just the fact that it's just the like it's just the fact that you can move around in the building. It's so scary. I'm gonna turn this off. Moving around in the building is so scary. Like, you never know what's gonna be out around any corner. Okay, I think we're good. I hate this. I hate this webpage. It's the worst webpage. That's bait. That's bait. We know that now. You can no longer bait me. This is the worst page of all time. Did I just... Oh. Under construction. The fuck? Why are links under construction? Come on. You absolute bitch. There you go. That's the Hill Satan bug that everyone hates. Okay, now we need to find another code. So, okay, the way this game works is every single page, every single wiki page has 2 codes on it, except one of the codes, code 7, is just randomly on any of the 3 pages. And because we found all other 2, so we found all of the codes that you can find on the pages except 7, it could be anywhere, which is the worst key not to find. During the speedrun, you just hope to find it randomly sometimes because you're gonna check a bunch of web pages. You hope that you randomly find 7. If you don't find 7, it's basically a reset. Obviously, we're not speedrunning here, so we're gonna try and find 7. Then there's one more code that you have to get, which is a code where you basically have to you have to do a quiz about pages on the wiki, which is it's very hard to do that one. We'll have to do that later. We might die there though. Texas Red, thank you for the 14 months Voidborn. Thank you for the gift sub. Okay, let's go. Okay. 0 day Shadow Web Portal. 0 day I know is a page, I think. But it's also a hackable page, I know that. Oh, that's the... Is that bait? That was bait, right? That's bait. The blunk blunk. I think that's bait. I'm pretty sure it's bait. I need to reset after this page. Okay, nothing there. Resetting. Hopefully no hacks. Please, don't kill me, don't track me, don't murder, no, nothing, please. Elliot, not Elliot, thank you for the 12 months. Oh, let's be careful. Another day passed, we are 6 days in. We didn't check any. It's probably here. Oh, you want to hear a noise that you'll never forget? Oh, tracked! I saw it. I saw the little icon. So you can this guy you can find by the airplane icon and by the 2 like soft footsteps in the grass sound. We get tracked on the testicle side. We have to wait for him to like say the line, I'm gone. Ooh, okay. Yes. There we go. It says like, he says like nothing here or something. Yeah, nothing here. Okay, good. Oh wait, this page is not always open? Oh, well it's definitely a web page, so we'll have to find that another time, I guess. Okay, we're gonna have to go to, so there could be a key here. But, okay, that page is also timed. That is actually a page that will kill you if you, click to enter the page, which I like that. It's just a fourth wall break, like, what the fuck are you doing? Dr. Murder? The handbook, yeah, if you go on... Why is all these pages are... What? Forsaken gifts? There you go. Shh. Gifts? Oh boy, that's fucked. Alright, nothing there. That's the wrong one. Right? Wait. Yeah, I want to go to this. There's I've already checked lots here. Cannabis World? Oh, nope. Excellent, thank you for the 6 months in advance. Or is it actually the first page? I think it's actually the first page just has the most pages, yeah, yet unchecked. Can we go here now? Nope. The Bray Wheat Post? Oh. Some of them are time locked, yeah, sadly. Is this all the same? We already checked this text file. It was a code, by the way. In case you didn't see that. Grave Thieves? Oh. Is this open now? Nope. Dr. Murder, Decrypt You. I think this one goes open at some point. There you go. So fucked. Beta Rape. Oh no, this page. Oh, code. I think it's on one of these. There it is. No, wait, it's not. What? Where is it? Oh, wait, huh? Code? Am I blind? The bottom? Oh, there. This is the 7 one. Okay, that's bait. Now, okay. So now, we need to go to the 3rd wiki, and there's one page where you have to answer a bunch of questions about the wiki, which are gonna be it's like, honestly, that's like the weakest part of this game. It's like a huge, like, gate that basically you can't get through without either, like, looking it up or like grinding a lot. It's the questions are like, on this webpage, how much does this gun cost? And it's like, what? So it's really annoying and super stupid. So we might just use the power of like brain combined brain. First though, I need to really pee, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna keep the game paused, no killing here. I'll play you guys some chill music, so you guys can chill out. While I'm gonna be right back. 1 second. Yeah, I've been kidnapped in real life. Okay. Okay, so that is the plan. We want to go to that page, and then we'll see what questions we get and how impossible they are. Which we haven't really gone deep into the websites. I probably don't remember them all. It's basically like the thing that you do in the speedrun. You just remember all the answers. Anyway, let's go. It's this one, Gatekeeper. Okay, nice. We got him! This guy again. He's coming. He's coming to get me. Not today, I'm holding the door. No router reset, I have to... If I did the router reset there, I would have gone fucked by this guy. So I am glad. Nico Watts, thank you for the 2 months. What happened if you just keep peeking? He will bang down the door and murder you. Say hi to him. That all got me killed. Like, I think it's actually kind of funny when you keep looking. I think he just, like, starts his first lockpick and then he murders you. So you're, like, staring at him and then he goes... down to the lockpick, and then you get murdered. Because obviously he first gotta open the door. It's just a very awkward stare until he then murders you. Learn it again to give it the 3 months. Leave. Does he have a knife or a gun? A knife, of course. Wait, you can't actually see him walk away. Oh, I thought you couldn't. Interesting. That's spooky. Alright. Which package for Greet My Sisters has live chat? See what I mean? So basically, the website that we were on, you have to go check the final page, and you have to read all of the different packages and which one has live chat. It's like a test. It's like a bad test on like fucking in like school, where the answer is like where the questions are just so forced and dumb. All right, we're gonna click this one. I'm just gonna click this one. It'll probably get me killed. Oh nope, someone knew it. Which of the following surgeries does cheap surgery not offer? Wasn't it? That's the one. Okay, we have to... That's the one sound that you're very scared for. I think that's vasectomy, if I remember correctly. I'm not actually sure. Or is it nephrectomy? Like, this is... Like, then you have to go to that page. And you can't just get the same questions. There's, like, 30 different questions. Basically, every page on the wiki. This is, like, the one thing that I basically just ignore that it exists in the game, because it's really frustrating and boring for me personally. I guess if you really want to get into the lore or like the game itself, you can like study all the pages, but like even if you study all the pages, the questions are like so obscure that even if you study the pages, you're still like, you can't just know these things. You have to like know the question and then get the answer. It's not like, oh, I know this one because I went to the page and I read the page. Like, it's just so obscure. I wish the questions were a little bit like, which page does this? And then you just have the name of the page, right? That could be a thing. Because then it's actually like you could kind of know that. I'm just going to assume that chat had it correct and that this is the one. Yes. Which product is not offered under Orgamart? I think it was lungs, but it might also be heart. I think so. I think it was lungs. Is anyone, yeah, I think it was lungs. Yeah, okay. On Weed Poach, which of the following product will burn your lungs? Wasn't it Roger Dodger? I think Roger Dodger sounds familiar to me. I think it's this one. Yeah. What is FageBase login password for Tony Lee? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Gears up, down, up. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. See, I mean, so I still knew some from like my brain that was in the past. Okay, so now you go like this. And then you fill in the code. You got, you fill in the whole thing. Does it work? Wait, did I type it wrong? Ah, fuck. Double slash? Oh, whoops. Nice. Okay, here you go. So now, last chance. If you don't know what this is, leave already. You're probably in the wrong place. Leave or enter. What do we do? Leave or enter, guys? I think, is enter? How could it be any other? Enter. Boom. We actually did it. We actually did it. Oh, no. We have entered. Again, viewer discretion is advised. This is not a cutscene for the faint of heart. There's 4,000 people watching. Almost 5,000 people watching this. Jaws, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Smack.
Wakey, wakey. Where am I? What is this?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's show, where you, the players, decide the entertainment for your twisted viewing pleasure.
Buffering. No. We wanted to see it all.
Now, I am not going to lie. This might hurt.
Oh, so loud. Ow.
Why are you doing this to me?
Oh, no. I am not doing this to you. The game is doing this to you. Welcome to the game.
You said the thing. Let's go! We did it! We did it! Nice. Holy shit. Yeah, that's the game. That is actually only one of the many endings that there are in this game. I think there is... okay, this music is super loud. I think there's like 3 or 4 endings. Some of them are like addition. You basically have to do like kind of a side quest. Let's press space so we can get out of this. Oh, that is Twitch integration. I didn't mean to click on that. You basically, there's a few other endings. One where you have to like find specific extra codes on websites, on certain websites. And then I think you go to the mirror and you like see what character you are. Now we could do some of these secret endings. So if you don't want to hear the spoilers for that, I'm gonna tell you one spoiler right now. Basically the spoiler for that ending is that you find out what character, Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna mute this because it's so loud. You find out what character you are playing as, and you're actually playing as a lady, and it's the same lady that you can find at the end of Welcome to the Game 2. She is sitting on the couch, where you get, like, the talk with Adam. If you look to the side, you can see that character sitting on the couch, so... I don't know what that means for the lore of this game, but yeah. And then there's another ending. I think there's one more ending. I think there's one more. There's a... I think if you leave, maybe that's another ending. I only know that ending because it's the only one that's significant, I think. And then there is Welcome to the Game, or the Waiting Room as well, which is where you play as the guy that we saw in the cutscene that got, like, end game ended. And you can actually escape. That's what happens in the waiting room. You can escape the confinements of the waiting room where you're waiting for the show to begin. And then in Welcome to the Game 2, you're playing as someone completely different, who is like, it's a whole different thing. I don't think Adam is, I guess Adam is somewhat involved in this because he calls you at the start, but I think there's not that much lore to this game. It's just some lore here and there. But yeah, that is Welcome to the Game 1. We actually did it on our first attempt. Can't believe that happened. It's just listening for the audio because it's a lot simpler than Welcome to the Game 2, as you saw. We did it first try, and I was much rustier on this one. Welcome to the Game 2 is insanely difficult when you're starting out, especially because the keys are so hard to find. Like, the keys are incredibly easy to find on this one because you just have a built-in key finder. Like, a lot of the time in the second game is spent getting the key finder in the first place, and there's so many chances for you to die. Like, as a casual player, there's almost no chance that you'll beat Welcome to the Game 2, because it just takes forever to get the key finder, and without the key finder, you cannot beat the game. And that just takes so long that any slight mess up will just get you killed. But yeah, once you know how the game works, you can actually beat it just fine. This game, however, was definitely beatable. I think it's much better for the casual players, but I loved the second one so much more because it's so much more scary. Like, the walking around is terrifying. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see the waiting room or Scrutinized, because Scrutinized is a whole new game. The third game in the, not necessarily a series, but the games from Reflex Studios. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely gamers here in chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/Insym every single day at 7 p.m. Central European time. Thank you very much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Nice. Alrighty, well, we're absolutely not done here. That was only 1 hour. We have ourselves Scrutinized, as I said, that we should probably give a shot now. I don't even know how long this game is. What is the speedrun time for this game again? I think the speedrun time for this game is like crazy. Do I... Wait, I still have the record for this game on all categories? Fucking Omega lol. Wait, seriously? Oh, nice. I'm a speedrunner. I didn't even realize. I think I'm the... So, as far as I know, which is crazy to me. This is a crazy fact that, like, I personally don't even believe. So I'm not like, assuming that you believe it. But as far as I know, no like public person has ever beaten Nightmare Mode in this game besides me. I've beaten it twice. It took me like 2 weeks of grinding and knowing everything about the game to do it. I think it is insane. But I cannot, like, for the life of me, I have searched every now and then. I search on YouTube. I have never found if you search Scrutinized Nightmare Mode on YouTube, there is no one. There is no one. The only runs that you'll find is me or people that just like scrap the ending from the game. So I'm not trying to be like all braggy, but it's insane. This game is difficult. That's what I'm trying to convey. We're not going to be playing it on Nightmare Mode because that is absolutely insane. We're going to be playing it on chill mode. Also, I want Tanner in the screen. Fuck off. Fuck off, kidnapper guy. Get out of here. Sweet Melody, thank you for the 500 biddies. I don't know anything about this game anymore. I literally haven't played it since I speedrun, which is like over 1.5 years ago. So, yeah. We'll see. There he is. There he is. Say the man, the myth, the legend. Why is it such a small window? Because it is such a small window. There you go. That's better. I guess I could... That's better. Target FPS. Please don't do unlimited. Oh, VSync will make it not unlimited. I love that it's still window mode, even though it isn't. Okay. It's very quiet right now. I'm gonna keep it this quiet, I guess, because it's gonna be very loud and annoying during the intro. We're just gonna hop in. Now, I don't know if I will be able to beat this game. This game is very difficult. It's like multi-day... It's definitely much easier once you know all the puzzles in the game, which I might remember some. It's gonna actually be a lot of fun to find some of the puzzles again, because it's not a procedurally generated, this game. This game is like every single puzzle in the game, which is basically like you have to solve cases where someone has done something wrong or is innocent, and you basically have to figure out if they're innocent or not. And those answers will always be the same. You do still have to find the evidence every time, but so I don't know. Maybe I'll remember a lot. Maybe stuff will come back to me. It'll be a lot of fun though. Wait, nudity is on? Uh-oh. No. Wait, there is no nudity in this game, I think. I'm pretty sure there's none. Wait. What? Am I blind? Where do you guys see this shit? Where do you... Are you guys trolling? I don't think there's nudity in this game. What are you talking about? I don't see an option anywhere. No. I forgot. Yeah, they're trolling. Bonked. Get bonked. Anyway, we're gonna go say hi, YouTube, and get them in for this ride. I hope we'll be able to beat it, but no promises. Anyway, let's go. Are you ready? Hi, YouTube. How are you doing? And welcome back to Scrutinized. I say welcome back because I have played this a long time ago. I used to speedrun this game. Some of you might have seen those videos. Some of you might have no idea what this game even is in the first place. It is a continuation, a spiritual successor to the Welcome to the Game series. It is completely different gameplay though, albeit still in a house with a computer, and there's scary killers that want to murder you, including this fine-looking gentleman. He will not be very nice to us during the game. Hopefully we can survive. It is a very hard game, and I haven't played it for over a year since I stopped speedrunning this game. I've also done, there's also a nightmare mode in this game, which I've actually beaten after like 2 weeks of just grinding it non-stop. I will not be playing on nightmare mode. Nightmare mode is almost impossible. There's barely anyone in the world who has beaten it, so we're just gonna play it on normal mode, and the game will still be hard enough. I am very excited to play it again. I wonder how much I'll recognize. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you join me. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into Scrutinized. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna be playing on normal mode, not nightmare mode. Literally insane. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the audio. Oh, jeez.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero.
Alright, this is the intro. I've not watched this in so long.
Fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks. Then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child.
1 second.
As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach.
Wait, I want to check the subtitles? Detective mode. I don't know why the order of this game is like this. The order of the game, or the order of the difficulty is super easy, normal mode, impossible, literally no difficulty at all. Detective mode literally turns off every killer, and there's no danger in the game whatsoever. Oh, I didn't turn on subtitles. Okay, there you go. So detective mode, no threats. This is this one. Here you go. And there. Okay, let's go. We're not skipping the cutscene. If you want to skip, you can just fast forward. I want to see this. I haven't seen this in a long time.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks. Then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just a tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma, despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded in the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connections she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims. Hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her. With citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with 1 report, then 2, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person. But for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
Jeebus! That's a lot of lore. So I don't know what it is, but that cutscene is like the single most nothing. I'm not trying to be rude. Okay, here we are. I'm not trying to be rude to the game, but I have listened to that cutscene many times, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember a single fact. Even now, it's gone in one ear, out the other. I don't know what it, maybe it's something with the writing of the like cutscene, lots of like extra, like it's like there's so much exposition and like extra stuff that doesn't matter put into the cutscene that I can't hold on to any facts whatsoever. I don't know what it is. It's like too much info, and a lot of it is just like making the sentences very dramatic and like, I don't know. I just don't. I guess we'll just skip that honestly in the YouTube video, because I don't think it even matters whatsoever. Like there's genuinely nothing that like, the story of this game is very under like the rug. There's basically nothing except the first cutscene, which is like 10 minutes long or whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna probably skip past that. I don't even know what the story is like in this game. Anyway, we're gonna go try and beat it down. Let's see.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
I have not heard that in a while. So we're here. We're in Scrutinized. You have to log all the way. I don't think you actually have to lock them necessarily. Wait, how do you open doors again? Yeah, I haven't played this in a while. You just click on them. All right, you gotta close all the windows and lock them, because if you don't, there will be a killer on the loose that will murder you. That will get you killed. Is this 30 FPS locked? No, it's not. What's going on? Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, frames dropping? Let's turn it down to 60 FPS then. Is that better? No more Framos Dropos? Wait, still Framo Dropos. What? Still Framo Dropos. What? What's going on here? We turn it down to this. And then we do this. Let's see. Does that help in any way? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. What? I have never had this game frame drop before. Wait, I'm confused. Why is this happening? Was there like a secret to this? VSync, but then VSync is gonna sync it with my monitor, which my monitor actually makes it 144 hertz, which is not good. Turn VSync on? Yeah, but that will turn up the frames. Now the frames are even, wait. No frame dropos? I don't see any frame dropos anymore. Okay, I think we're good. I think turning down the graphics and then the frame and then the VSync made it. Okay, good. We're in. Alrighty, we are in the building. Are you seriously questioning me? I mean, it's your game. Alrighty. I'm surprised though that turning up the FPS made it run smoother. Can you run in this game? I don't think you can. No, you can't run. But But the thing is that I had VSync on to begin with. Okay, well, could try that. Huh, weird. I guess I had to toggle VSync to make it go. Actually, it's probably like the thing, unless the I'm just gonna keep it at 110 or this FPS because this is the resolution I stream in anyway. Alrighty. Let's close all the windows. All the windows have been closed. I don't think you can interact with the items in the room. Can you look at this? Oh, it's the lore. Don't call that number. Don't call that number. This closet. We'll see more of this closet. Well, maybe not. I think I locked everything. Probably, hopefully. Let's go sit at our desk, shall we?
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Bolos! That's the fucking meme line. It's the line. Every time you'd reset from the speedrun, I need to go check out those bolos. It would be like the line everyone spammed. It would. I remember it as if it was yesterday. There's so much stuff in this game. I forgot. I forgot how to work this game. We'll figure it out as we go, though. We got the report desk, which will give us our report. Suspicious person, Mick Thompson. I think I already know this guy is innocent just because I see the name and I'm pretty sure that I've shredded this one every time. But let's read his thing. At around 5:30 p.m., I went to drop off some stuff for Mick. I usually drop it off at the same time every week, but I was running 30 minutes late, and when he answered at the door, the house reeked. It smelled like old lady perfume and lemon cleaner, but 1,000,000,000 times more potent. He was acting way more jittery than usual, but he didn't seem too bothered that I was late. Dude is very punctual, so that was also a red flag. He just took his stuff and slammed the door in my face. On my way out, I found what looked like a bullet casing in the grass, but it turned out to be a cap from a lipstick thing. It seems weird since the guy isn't married, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a girlfriend. Okay, so in this game, you get a case like this, and then it is up to you, Luna is the character name, to figure out if this person is innocent. You have some like detail about the character. You have like social spy. You could search for like Mick Thompson. You could search for that name, and then it can give you this guy's social page, which is basically like a Facebook. You can go read if there's anything in here that's like suspicious or weird. Usually the best place to start is someone's phone. We want to get his phone, so let's do Mick Thompson's phone. Let's check out his phone. This is there's gonna be lots of windows on the screen. Also, there's a camera right here. There will be. How do you do this again? Wait, you used the arrow keys? Oh fuck! I thought you could use WASD. Oh, that's a bit. Basically, there will be a killer that will come and try and get us. And we have to flash him with the flashlight. You have to... Man, that is actually kind of annoying that I'll have to... Because my mic is like in the... My mic is in the way. We'll hopefully be fine though. Yeah, we'll be fine. Anyway. So we get his SIM database code, whatever the heck this is. And then I think you go crack his... Here, you go to rootkit. And then you fill in his code number thingy-majingy. And then you... Oh yeah, fuck. There you go. You have to find the one spot that gives you like the click sound. And then you get his phone. You can look at his search history, senior dating site, man's... So you can do...
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again.
That's also stuff that happens. You can look at his phone, his text conversations. Morning. This is Mitch down the street. Could you inquire for how much your son would charge to mow the front and back lawn? I can't seem to find it anywhere. Bada bing, bada bye, nothing there. Is this Mitch's cell? Yes, who is this? Officer Ruthie. I think... Oh, here. So, yeah, there you go. He is having a... Or he's just dating. I don't think he is... he is married. He said that he wasn't married, right? The dude isn't married. Since he isn't married, he's just dating. He's just dating. He's not sus at all. As I remembered this name. You can just... Oh, the light's off. Okay, so there's a few things that can happen in this game. The light can go off. Do I have a flashlight? I don't think your flashlight runs out in this game. Can I turn on the light, please? What? There you go. You have to turn on the light, because if you don't turn on the light, I think it's weird, because if you turn on the light, the killer can come is more likely to come, which doesn't really make sense. You would expect that you should turn off. Oh, the FPS is gone? Wait, what? Huh. What? If I stand up, the frames should start rocketing down to nothing. Let's turn down the quality of the game, shall we? We good? Or is it like... What the fuck? Okay, it is very low right now. Let me actually pause the game until it picks back up. Sorry, guys, I don't know. I'll give it a second. I see my... It might be on my end as well. It might be like a combination. Because now it's better. It's buffering. What the fuck? I don't ever have this issue. It's usually just going down completely or being fine. Buffer, sorry. Let me do... Is it my internet? Let me do a speed test. Speed test! Maybe we're having some trouble over here. Let me check. Alright. We're gonna go. We're gonna go pretend like that didn't happen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's turn the graphics back up to high, because that was not the problem. Okay. Let's turn back on the router, shall we? Let's reset the router in the video game. In case you missed it over on YouTube, we just had a huge internet issue over on my end. I had to reset my own router because it crashed. So yeah, there you go. It's too realistic, this game. That's what it is. Hopefully we don't die. Let me just check. Wait, I heard like... Why am I hearing crickets? I guess you can just listen through those doors. The immersion. Hey, Loon Knight, thank you for the tier 2 25 months. Can you lock the door? You can't lock the door, I think. You can't lock the front door or anything. Okay, so that was that. We've checked out the first case, which, if you can find, like, a reasonable story for what's explained here, they're often innocent. Like, this guy just he's dating. He's dating at 68. Go power to him. We're gonna shred the report. If you call it in, you have to like report evidence, to like make him or like explain why he's guilty. But if he's innocent, you can just go, and it'll tell you if you were correct. We were correct. We got if you're wrong, you get a negative thing here. But we were correct. Let's look at the next case. Henry Medson. This guy is definitely guilty. I remember. I will stop spoiling now, but I'm glad I still remember some things. I think he was guilty anyway. Let's go. As I was talking with the neighbor's boy Jonas yesterday, I noticed some bruises. They were on his arms and his legs. When I asked him about it, he assured me that he was just clumsy, and it was his fault. While that is a possibility, considering he likes to skateboard around his neighborhood, I'm reluctant to believe that's where all the bruises came from. See, I know his father pretty well, and he's a chronic drunk. I worked with him for a couple of months before he got fired for driving a bulldozer into a brick wall. Sometimes he screams so loud at his son that I can hear every word he says. I've been quiet about this for far too long. In case this guy is half a piece of shit, in case this guy is half the piece of shit that I suspect him of being, I want him looked into. I'd like to get to the bottom of this rather than just going over there myself and handling these things the old-fashioned way. Beings, thank you for the prime. Alright, so this guy is sounding very sus. Let's do a rootkit on him, or let's do the, let's get into his phone, if we can. Henry Medson. Let's look at the cams as well. No killers yet. Oh. We have his sim thing. Let's fill that in. Standing up for no other reason. Like, in the game, you have to check like if the windows are unlocked, and especially on nightmare mode, it gets absolutely insane. We don't have to do that. What the fuck? Oh, I was doing the hack. Fuck. Forgot. Okay, do you think you have the 5 kisses? I started the hack and then I just stood up to like talk about the game. But instead I failed the hack. We'll have to wait a few moments here. This is fine. You know what? while we have that time, we might as well go around. So what is really weird about this game is that you have no sprint. It's very jarring. You're just like slowly walking. Kasura, thank you for the 5 gifts. Ooh, the light's off. Definitely want to keep those. Definitely want to keep that on. Okay, here you go. If the light, so the way the killer works, the like serial or the kidnapper, basically the light will turn off and that will allow him to start lockpicking your window. So you'll have to check if your window is lockpicked if the light is off. Otherwise, you shouldn't have to do that, if I recall correctly. Anyway, let's just assume that we're all good. You gotta keep checking your building, turn on the lights because you don't want to die. Let's do this again. Let's fill it back in. Wait, still error? No way. You hear that sound? Wait, why is this error still here? Can I just click? Man, this is some long. Let's just look at this guy since apparently we have to wait. We'll go to his, oh, there you go. There you go. Actually, do the hack this time. We are still very much at the very beginning of this game, by the way, if you're just coming in. It is literally the first night. We are looking into Henry Madsen, who potentially is a... How deep do you bury a body? Burying an animal corpse on top of a grave to throw off the scent. That's his search history. He's very, very sus. Pictures. Gun. Text conversation. Son? Joseph, you stupid piece of shit. You get your ass here now. I didn't mean to hurt you. Leave mom out of this. Oh my god, this guy is such a piece of shit. The fact that it will be me who killed... What? You know there's something else you and your mother will have in common? Bro. Okay, this game's fucked up. Didn't I tell you that? We're gonna mark that as evidence. Yes. Debbie, maybe? The pictures or the search history? Burying an animal on top of... Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. I don't think that we need any more evidence. Let's find his ID card, shall we? Age, 35 to 40. You can fill in these things over here. We have weight unknown, height unknown, gender is male, hair is brown, and eyes are green. Get that. And then we got Henry Madsen. That's his ID card. You absolute piece of shit. And you are super guilty. Super mega ultra guilty. Call that in. Yep, we got it. Oh, wait. Upgrades. I forgot about upgrades. Oh, yeah. I never really use these things, lol. Yeah, you can get, like, faster searches. It's just very limited. Like, I love the upgrades of Welcome to the Game 2. It's very limited in this game what kind of upgrades you have. I forgot, you fucking asshole. Holy shit, I'm looking around the house. Fuck you, Tanner. Rip my tea. Someone just spilled their tea. Alright, we're looking for the lights that are off. All the lights are on. Oh, Chivas. Tanner, man, you break my heart. You absolutely scared the shit out of me right there. Okay, anyway. We are gonna look into Herbert Winter now. My long-time neighbor, Mr. Winter, came by for a visit a few days ago. I didn't want to be rude, so I let him in, although I was doing homework with my son. Anyway, I noticed something odd when I saw the looks the man gave my son. I dismissed it as a crazy notion, and even let the man help him with his homework. So far, so good. But yesterday, he approached my 12-year-old son outside his school and offered to take him home. Fortunately, my son refused. My son refused, but this fact robbed me of my sleep for the whole night. Mr. Winter is usually a nice and helpful man. He also told me that his hobby, video games, has a lot to do with the teenagers and that he knows what makes them tick. I don't feel comfortable anymore with the thought of letting my boy out alone. Okay, yeah, I am actually gonna turn up the volume again. Is it loud for you guys? Probably a bit loud. Yeah, this guy is sounding pretty weird. Let's look into him, shall we? Herbert Winter. Search that bad boy. Let's get this code and not mess it up this time. Check the rooms. We'll do it in a second. Okay, let's look around. It's so loud. Wait, I gotta turn down my own audio. So quick check. I think the first night is probably pretty chill. I just remember, man, if you want to see this game, if you like, I'm bad. I'm incredibly rusty. If you want to see this, how this game looks like at the absolute top of the top, insane difficulty, I have beaten Nightmare Mode in this game, and it's probably the hardest thing I've done. I think it's, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think it's on par with like 50-20 mode or something in like, in FNAF, but a lot less people care about it, so literally no one else has really looked into it, has like tried to beat it at all. But Nightmare Mode in this game is insanely difficult. The power just went out, god damn it. Boss, hey, sorry to disturb you late in the evening, but I would like to cancel my late shift. What are you talking about? Sincerely, Polish. Okay, that doesn't look very suspicious. I found 2 more boxes. 2 more that will carry our lunch boxes to the stash house for point cards. Oh, they're doing that. They're doing deliver. Okay, that's fucked. Search history. How to change your license plate. Abandoned place in the area. Smuggling laws by state. How to contain odors with cling film. How to trick a drug dog. Thank you. Smuggling laws is not very suspicious. I think this is very suspicious, this text conversation. Obviously. We're gonna take that one too. Put that in there. Get that ID card. We can't look up the... Oh, I heard sound. Check the cams. Okay, we good? I need to turn back on the router now. Aha! No window open there? Oop. The lights are off. So the window's still fine. Okay. Reset that router. How long have I been playing? We are just starting. This is the first night. There's like 10 nights, so don't worry. There's lots of stuff. I actually really like the way... It's a very... I really like the cases. It's a very cool mechanic. It's a really fun one. It's really fucked up, some of these people. They're incredibly fucked up. Some are very innocent, others are very, very guilty. And we'll find lots of things that these crazy people have done. Height, we don't know. Male, gray, brown, and let's search. Open the closet, it will help you. Dude, you can't troll me with this one. This was Herbert Winter. Well, you are an absolute piece of shit. Using children for smuggling. Not okay, not okay. Let's put that in. Boof. And we got money. We actually can buy an upgrade. What if we buy police search? What if we buy like an... I mean, I guess these things really don't matter. Jim Knobwood. That's a name, all right. That's a name. Let's search him. I can't type. Knobwood. Recently, the neighborhood weirdo started up a yard sale. He had some interesting stuff out. Vintage vinyl, old comic books, and some ratty clothes. The clothes had a nasty smell to them, as if 10 people had urinated on them at once. I asked him if he was really selling these clothes, and he said he wanted them off his hands ASAP. He even tried to sell them to me at 1/3 of the original price. Stuff like that just needs to be burned, which got me thinking. Why did he have clothes like that in the first place? Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Oh. Double hack now. Bada beam. Text conversation. Zach. Hey man, want to go homeless hunting after I get off work? Sure, you want to do something different? Oh. I'll order... Bro, I'll order some fake money and have them... Jesus fuck. I reckon you are a sick bastard. Holy shit. Like, as I said, the people in this... Did you hear... Uh-oh. Am I dead? Did you hear the knock? Knock. I think that's fine. If it's not Tanner, it's probably not meaningful. Okay, it's all fine. Whew. Hey, Necram, welcome. Yeah, this guy is definitely guilty. We'll put that in as evidence. Any search history. Homeless percentage, ways to get homeless people, jobs that homeless people can do. I don't care that some people are less fortunate. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. You are a weirdo. What is the second piece of evidence, though? He takes just photos of random people? Do we need to... Wait a minute. His search history... This guy is... This one should count as 10. He literally admits to doing... terrible shit. How is that? Well, we need another one. Okay, where do we look? Where are we gonna look? Records? Police records, maybe? So you can, what is this? Jim Knobwood. Let's see if he has any police records, huh? No police records found. Well, you're about to get one in a moment here. Let's look at his social spy. Jim Knobwood. Yeah, Knobwood. What a name. I don't know why I even stood up there. Wait, he has no social page? What the f- I guess we have to do it with this? Well, let's find him anyway. Bald. Bald man. We don't know his age, so we're just gonna click this away. And then blue eyes. Jim Knobwood. Give me that card. Okay, what would be suspicious enough here? This conversation definitely. Photos of random homeless people? Look at debit. Oh, maybe he has bought some messed up. Maybe he has bought some. Okay, so this is the other thing that you can look at. You can look at people's purchase history. No recent transmissions found or transactions found. Okay, so oh, I'm typing it wrong. Jib. Jib. His name is Jib. There we go, Sahara. Oh yeah, precision knives and fake money. Boop. Guilty as charged. Okay, this is a special mechanic in this game. If you...
Не делайте это сложным для себя.
we got murdered in our sleep. Okay, I forgot that that's the thing. If you... If you don't... Okay, so two things happened there. The first thing is that we could skip the night because we got all the cases. The second thing that happened is that I should have remembered that you need to check your... You need to check the house before you do that. Because if you fill in the final case and one of the rooms is like... is dark... and then the killer can be there and then kill you. So you have to check the house before you turn in the final case. Otherwise, you'll die like that. So yeah, we actually died for once. Let's go back though. Let's go back. We're just chilling. We're just playing it slow. We're getting used to the game again. This is a very, very challenging game. We're gonna skip this.
When she was
the cutscene is very, very long. Okay, night 1. We got this.
I should get to my computer and get the notes.
I should get to my computer. Let's quickly check if everything is locked. Let's lock the things because we know we can die. Wait, door teleports in this game? Hello? Hey, Batman Nova. Okay. Lock all the windows. We don't want to die. Like we did just now. That actually, I genuinely kicked my table, but it kind of hurts. I forgot that you have to do that. Is this game harder than Welcome to the Game 2? Absolutely. Nightmare mode is probably the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. Like, not even kidding. Not even kidding. 2 weeks of just grinding until I could do it.
I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Check out those bolos, baby! Unknown name. Oh. I saw 2 guys in a fight outside a bar last night. One was drunk, but the other seemed as lucid as I was. He was pretty tall, but didn't look like much of a tough guy. I couldn't see him all too well, because it was so dark, but they were yelling at each other, and this guy just kept yelling, You step into me? You step in? You step into me, you piece of shit? You step into me? I don't know what that means. Me neither. But the drunk man was just staggering around. He didn't seem like he was even aware of what was going to happen. Then the guy threw a fierce punch and sent him reeling. He collapsed on the sidewalk, hit his head on the concrete, and was knocked out. The guy who punched him didn't even look back at what he did. He just walked off laughing, mimicking the punch he just threw at the poor man. Dang, you fucker! Alright, so this guy has actually an unknown name, which means that we'll have to look up stuff. We'll have to figure out who this actually is. So we're gonna search between 25 and 35. Male. Weight is 140, so we're gonna go between this. Now, these might not be entirely accurate because there are people that are that saw this man and they're like giving their assumption, like they're just estimating what this guy looked like. So there might not be entirely correct as far as I remember. Hair color, black, and brown. Let's search. So who could this be? Let's see who is the closest to all of this. 40? He is definitely the closest. Victor Hannon is definitely very close. He is like in the middle of all of this. So I think we're gonna go with you. Let's search what you have on your phone, huh, mister? We are just breaking everyone's privacy, by the way. We are just hacking. Hackermans. Is this game multiplayer? No, this is a single-player horror game. Rootkit. Oof. Put this over there. Oh, crack it. Easy. We need to line the things up. All right, let's look at his, let me actually line this up better so I can put the thing next to it. Also, I'm not, I like want to explain the game and like, and look into the cases more, but I also need to like be careful, of course. I should check the house every now and then. If the lights aren't off, you should be fine. The screen is a mess? Yeah, but it's an organized mess. You want to have all the things on the screen. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to read. So let's look at his search history. Bar near me. Do worms fart? Bars near me, ladies' night. Clean blood of white shirt. Can you be convicted of murder if drunk? Vic, this is serious, man. There's fucking police here and shit. They say there's a fucking dead body outside, man. What the fuck did you do, Victor? Don't fuck with me. Okay, well, he murdered someone. Seems clear. Pictures? It's fucking stock pictures. God, I have always found that so strange about this game. The pictures are like not taken by the person who has the phone. They're such weird pictures sometimes. Anyway, we know it's this guy, obviously, and we know he's guilty. So off you go. Bye. Jackson Little. I saw Jackson sitting inside a car with this strange man for half an hour or so outside his house. The odd man had a big bushy beard. Let me check the had a big bushy beard and a giant neck tattoo. After their meeting was over, the man sent Jackson back inside and drove off. After maybe 2 more hours, the strange man turned into the neighborhood with 2 other individuals in a dark blue sedan without plates. They were all wearing dark-colored hoodies and gloves. I recognized it was the same guy from before by the neck tattoo. He went upstairs to grab my cell phone to call the police. I went upstairs, and when I checked back outside, he was gone. All right, let's check the house. It's dark. That's spooky. That is spooky. You can hear the click noise, but then it doesn't turn on the light right away. I don't understand. I don't remember that bug. If it is a bug. It feels like one. See? What? Why does it click twice? Anyway. Let's look if the door, if it's unlocked. Or you turn off your flashlight as you open up a door. Interesting. You're flipping the light switch on and off again. Or off and on again. Okay, everything's safe. Good stuff. Let's look at this guy's phone, shall we? Jackson Little. That's the... Here, we have to clear it. Jackson Little. You saw dots. Nice. I'll fill it in my book. Wait a minute. This is not Phasmo. There you go. Alright, get rid of this phone. What are you up to, mister? How to wipe a cell phone? Will drilling holes into a hard drive prevent someone else from using it? How to kidnap someone? How to kidnap someone? Is being forced to kidnap someone a crime? Oh, yeah, I remember this. Ah, this was actually fucked up. Oh, this was actually such a fucked up story. But he's still guilty. I think the story in this one was that he gets like blackmailed into murdering someone. It's fucking right, it's funny. I'll text you someone I think would work later. Man! Bilbo T. Baggins. Go... What the fuck? What the fuck? I have to... The thing that's kind of unfortunate about this game is that I know that stuff might... Like... Playing this game well is kind of boring, which is strange. It's more fun if you're bad. Because if you're really good at this game, it's literally just put in shit and then fill it away, and you're like not really taking in the stories, which I do really like the stories. But I think for this one, it's already good enough to do these two. I'm pretty sure you just do how to kidnap someone and is being forced to kidnap a crime. I think so. I think that's good enough. Sounds good enough to me, at least. We're gonna go find his card now. 20 to 25. Let's check the cams, I guess. Brown, and we don't know. Give it to me. Search. There you go. Jackson Little. There you go. Bye. You are guilty. I'm sorry, but you're guilty. You are Joseph Carlson. Let's look him up. Joseph Carlson booth. It's so cool. I have to check the house before I start reading this, just to make sure. The lights will turn off in like phases. So if you haven't had a light turn off for a while, you're actually in more danger. Like if, okay, here, this is actually good. The fact that that light just turned off, and this one too. Wait, he just walked off. He was actually actively here. Wait, no, he wasn't. I think that was just my footsteps. I don't know. I think so. Let's go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we good. You only, as far as I know, you only have to check the locks on the on the rooms that the light went off for. You have to keep checking the cams for this guy that jump scared us once. Let's find him. I think I already filled it in. Did I? I don't know if I did. I think I did, but whatever. Oof. Hack the thing. Thank you. Oh, I closed that. Didn't want to close that. Rootkit. I'm actually gonna change these. Okay. What are you up to? Search. Oh, that's a gun. Like stuff like this. What the fuck? Ah, needles. Organ prices. What? Gold prices, organ prices. Text conversation. Mr. X, I expect the package to be removed by the end of the week. Excuse me? Kidnapper is coming. Shall we check? What can you do when the killer hides in the closet? Just don't open it. Literally as simple as that. Literally as simple as that. Can you put the text as evidence? Maybe. Danger. Let's see. Anything? I need your help. I think I'm gonna have to lay low for a while. As soon as possible. Christopher, so I want to make clear, please. I don't want to make any trouble for both of us. I can pay you a lot of money, but if you're going to talk to police about my business, then I'm forced to hurt you. Aha. No, you won't. You shouldn't have given me your address. Christopher's conversation goes right up there. I think that's very suspicious. I think we know now. Jeff. I think organ prices. I think organ prices is a very weird thing to Google. I think that's suspicious enough to throw them in there. I think so. I think that's weird. That's very, very sus. Let's go. Hair color is gray and hazel and male. Let's go. And then we have Joseph Carlson. And check the house. Or I guess we could throw this in. And then check the house. Yep, it was enough. I think there you could actually throw in organ prices. And sometimes the evidence is very strange in this game. And it wouldn't build up a case by itself. But they expect you to, like, put in the most damning evidence. But, like, the speedrun just picks the easiest evidence. So sometimes you, like... Sometimes you... There, I think you could do gold prices and organ prices. And it would just be enough to convict him. Which is, like... Probably not gonna hold up in court, but... Gennady Ignatiev. What are you up to? Hopefully... Mr. Room? No, the room that I missed is the bathroom. It doesn't have a window, by the way. That's why I never check it. It doesn't matter. Alright, what are you up to? Is it illegal to slaughter your own chicken in America? How to slaughter a chicken? Well, I guess... I didn't even look. Okay, I need to check. It's so scary when there's no lights that have gone out in a little while. I'm playing this as if it's like level 10 in nightmare mode, somewhat. It's definitely not this. You definitely don't have to worry this much.
Damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the backroom closet.
Daddy D, thank you for the prime. Alright, reset that baby. You have the current world record for this game? I think so, yes. And I barely can play this game. I mean, that's the thing. Speedruns, you can... These games are all about, like, knowing the exact ins and outs of them, and I haven't played this game, nor thought about this game in over a year, so yeah, I forgot literally everything. Mario, thank you for the 3 months. Okay. So, let's read. Heard the most frightening noise yesterday evening. It wasn't the cats fighting or the raccoon rumble that occasionally happens in the neighborhood. It was much too early for that. Let's check this. It was much too early for that, but it was undoubtedly some animal screaming of bloody murder. The sound stopped after maybe 5 minutes. I think whatever it was in a fight with one, because it was silent for a while. Half an hour following the silence, I heard my neighbor's garage cans get knocked over, prompting me to take a peek. I caught my neighbor G, Kennedy, in a dirty apron, dumping some kind of dark liquid into his garbage cans. Ooh? You have everything for dinner? Oh. Watch the sounds. I think there's sound cues for both of them. Also, this guy I think might be innocent because he seems to just have slaughtered a chicken, which I don't think that's illegal. Even though he did it poorly. Let's see. I thought the chicken was the test. What? Wait. If you can, because they will be testing you the whole night. Wait a minute. I thought the chicken was the test the whole night. Oh, it's just how they do things. I can't believe you slaughtered your own chicken, lol. You must really like me. I just want to get off on the right foot with your parents, and you know how nervous I can get when... What in the actual fuck? Excuse me? No, I don't think I'll have to rest with all the praying I'll be doing from now until then. Dad will be stunned with the chicken for a good while, but eventually he'll break out a bottle of vodka that you and him need to finish, something like that. Like, if you can't finish it, you're weak and don't deserve their child. The whole thing will be really traditional with a bunch of eating and drinking. Get through this and they'll finally leave you alone. Okay, I think they're just weird. I don't think this is like go to Jill stuff, but definitely weird. He is innocent, but very strange. Also, the lights haven't gone out in a while, so if I fill this in as innocent, now we can still die. But I'm gonna fill this in as innocent. I'm pretty sure he's just innocent. It's just a weirdo, or it's just a bit weird. All right, go. Did we make it? Yes! Night 2, baby! We have survived the first night. Good stuff. Good stuff. Innocent, but very weird. Oh, lights off. Spooky. So in this game, there's actually some weird things that can happen, especially... it doesn't happen on the lower difficulty, but it's definitely... This part that I'm doing right now, where I'm basically closing all the windows, can be the most scary thing of all time on the higher difficulties. Because on the higher difficulty, you can't close the windows fast enough. You'll literally die before you have closed all the windows. So there's a very specific strategy you need to do when closing the windows. First, you have to make sure all of them are closed. If you close the windows, the killer can't go through them. Then you have to go turn off all the lights, and then you have to go lock them. In that order, you have the smallest chance to actually die. Did I close these? So that's what you have to do on the higher difficulties. But you don't have to do that on this difficulty, I'm pretty sure. Maybe in the later nights, you might have to do some tricks. Might have to do it a little quicker. Turn on the lights. Sorry, I said off, but I mean on. Anyway, that should be it. Let's go look at the report, shall we? We need 7 this time to complete it. Coming back from getting a late night snack, I passed through the park on my way home. I had my headphones in, but I could see a couple of guys hanging around at the picnic tables. I recognized one of them as my personal trainer. From Fitness Planet. He turned around and made eye contact, so I waved. He came running up to me, away from his friend, in a hurry, so I asked if everything was alright. He got defensive and kept asking me why anything would be wrong. His general demeanor made me more interested in whatever was going on by the picnic tables. However, he kept moving in front of me like he was trying to give his buddies time to hide something I wasn't supposed to see. I left the park, not sure of his intentions or what they were doing, but I had a strong feeling that something wasn't right. Do you not know? Oh, this is the stats for the other person. Okay. Oh yeah, nice. It remembers where you put things. That's such a nice thing. We need to look at we need to find who this is. So we're gonna go 25 to 35. Height is gonna, or weight, man, this guy is chunky. I think. I don't know what pounds weigh in kilos, but this is a high number. It's a big number. Brown, male. Wait. Am I dumb? Wait, you are wrong, you stupid! I think you messed up the weight, didn't you? Yeah, probably. We have to check already, I think. Maybe he's younger? 2 pounds is 1 kilo. Okay. Ooh, nothing has gone off yet. That's actually kind of scary. Will I play the higher difficulty today? I will literally never touch the higher difficulty in my life ever again. So if you're looking for that, you will never ever see it again. Not on my channel, at least. You have to watch the video that I made on it. I will never touch that thing. It is literally the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, and no one else in the world, as far as I know, has ever done it. It's actually the most unfair shit you can ever do in your life. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, I literally get PTSD from this shit. It's so awful. It's like I spent 2 weeks every day just doing it for like 10 hours, and I beat it like twice. It's the worst. It's the worst. Anyway, now that we're, this guy is wrong about this. This is the most annoying stuff, when they're wrong about the character, or like the person. So you have to like, you have to guess which thing they had wrong, and then you have to find whatever person they like are referring to. And then you could be looking at like a ton of different people, because you have to go into their phones and then like, is this the same guy? Does this one look? Why did you repeat that, Slex? That's a bit okay. I'm just a guy. You don't have to idolize me. Just hang out, please. Exclamation mark, notice me. All right. Is this Lindsay Leon? Oh, come on. I need to check the house again. Yeah, this game can be, especially the later nights, will be absolutely fucked. The power hasn't gone out once. Okay. Is this the person? Boxers who died? Wait. Gym owner? This is like my least favorite thing. Where you have to look into different people and they might be completely wrong characters. Search history. I don't think, no, this is a different story. I remember this story. How to hollow out boxing gloves. This is not the right story. This is not the guy. Lindsay Leon, maybe? Lindsay, maybe? Let's check him out. So this is when you could be looking for quite a while into whatever person you were dealing with. Oh, I mistyped his name probably. Lindsay, oops. Lindsay Leon. I think that's just fake. I think that's just fake noise. Wait, I'm cracking, fuck. Okay, perfect. Whoops. That's, I think, a fake. Oh. Fuck, wrong side. I'll check that later. I need to just see if all the lights are on first. Aha. It tends to turn it off in, like, doubles for some reason. Now you have to check if this was unlocked because the killer could have been here. It's very, like, looming threat, and then you just kind of die in this game. If you don't know the rules of the killers, it can be kind of weird. Mr. Room, that room is, there's just a bathroom. There's no window in that one, so you don't have to do it. Okay, that's a dead body. Okay. Why would you take that photo? Yeah, we'll have to dump the phone. Something is bothering me, something related to me. Maybe you're a pretty good hacker. Did a sloppy job when I was 18. Is this even the person? Who is their Fitness Planet? I don't think this is the person. I think we're dealing with someone else. Who even, what did you have wrong? Oh, the breaker went out. What did you have wrong? I think this is definitely my least favorite part of this game, where you don't even know who the fuck you're dealing with. So you have to find whoever this is. The breaker just went, or the power just went out. I guess we'll have to turn that on. Maybe the 6 foot was wrong. Like, that's, I feel like that would be, we did that in a pretty broad search, so I don't know. 3-star dead body photo. No, there's actually power in this game, by the way. You just basically that never goes off because you have to mess up for it to turn off, which you shouldn't mess up. What is the scariest game I've played, man? That's a hard question. Lots of scary games. I don't know if it's this guy. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Something to hide. Yeah, I don't think it's this guy. Yeah, I don't think so. Who would it be? Who would this be? Caleb? I think Caleb is a different guy. Let's see. We have 6-1 might have been wrong. Or wait, no, that's... Okay, what did he have wrong? Maybe he's even heavier? Oh. Maybe it's Hoyt Powell. I think maybe it's this guy. Because that's pretty close, actually. Double L. The thing with this game, the main weakness of this game, in my opinion, is that the way that the dangers work don't really scale that well. Basically, you get attacked a lot less on the lower nights and the lower difficulties. However, if you get attacked, you only have like a 5-second window to react. So if you basically have a very small chance that you get attacked, but then if you get attacked, you basically always die unless you were meticulously checking every time, which I think it should like make the window incredibly large for you to check the cameras. But yeah, it's like you have to kind of, if you want to be safe, you have to check like every moment. So it can be extremely punishing to play. Oh, well, that turned off. That's perfect. There should be another light that turns off as well. Because there are usually two at the same time. I guess not this time. Or maybe it was this. I don't think this light can't even turn off, no. Hoyt Powell. I don't know. I think that's how you say it. Let's look at him, shall we? This is his phone. I think I filled it in. It's crack. Where's the motion sensor when you need it? That would be cool. We haven't even done a single case, by the way. What the fuck? Lol. I'm so slow. Alright, let's look at this. Drugs. You're such a... What? My dad's working overnight. Is this him? Like, what is, let me see. I don't think this might even be him. Search history. I think this is someone else. Who even? Benji Mitchell? You know what? I genuinely don't give a fuck. I'm just shredding this. It was a guilty person. I don't care. I'm bored of that case. Let me move on. Isabella Roldan. Whatever was wrong there. I hate that. That's the... I don't want to continue doing that. I just want to look into these cases. Because it's really frustrating to have to go back and forth all the time. That case was just... I don't know. I don't know who that was. Whatever. Let's move on. We don't know the weight of this one. We actually have a name this time. I guess we don't even need this if she's innocent. So let's just go here. Isabella Roldan. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You have 5 mistakes. I don't know if this shares it, but maybe this is shared through all the nights. It doesn't really matter. That case was... there's only a few, like, cases where you have... there's only a few unknown cases where the person that is reporting on the unknownness is completely wrong. So those are the most annoying cases. Usually you tend to find the person with the information that is given, but not always. Oh, hey there. So if you open this door now, you die. But if you don't, then you're just completely fine. He literally cannot kill you. And it's actually, I think it's actually better because then he can't come to the cameras as well. I love that everyone is new to this game. It's like, what the actual fuck? Alright. Does he love me quiz? Track my device. Alright, let's see. I've known Isabella for a couple of years now, and she's always been the first one to start screaming when there's an argument. You know that tactic where the louder you are, the more right? Anyway, in her last fiery heat of rage... Dote Punker, thank you for the prime. Last fiery heat of rage, she was yelling at her boyfriend and threatened to kill him. Or so her boyfriend tells me. I was outside and saw him packing some things up and walked over. asked him if he was going on a trip or something, and he said he needed some time apart from Isabella, and that he was going to a hotel for a week till things cooled down. This past triathlon of arguments must have really done a number on Alex's psyche to make him not feel safe in his own home. Kind of makes you think if the threat on his life was something serious. Okay. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Wait. Hi, Killa. Thank you for the 2 months. Gold Nugget, thank you for the Prime. Roman, thank you for the 2 months. And Foxtrot Live, thank you for the 3 months. And Reloaded with the Prime as well. Thank you so much. Wait, did I miss anyone? There's so many people. Zergy, thank you for the 2 months. And Scarface Grove with the 100 biddies. Nate with the gift sub. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's look. What did you say? What did you say? Babe, where are you? What the fuck? I thought you loved me. Where are you? Motherfucker, answer me. Babe, I literally told you that it was going to be late. The meeting was running long. Chill, I'm on my way now. I bet you're late because of fucking Brittany. Is it her again? If you want to spend so much time... Because you... Whatever, I'm seeing you. Lex, babe, I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Can you come over? I miss you. I didn't mean it. Message could not be delivered to this recipient. Wait, what? We're done? You literally really threatened to kill me. You're fucking nuts. Okay, so is she guilty? Or is she just crazy? I think she might just be crazy. But, like, not guilty. She didn't actually murder anyone. She's just crazy. I think so. Oh, wait. Oh. She is cheating. Wait. It's crazy, and yeah, I went too far, but it's like, I love him, and this bitch is trying to steal him. You're fucking making it sound like it's my fault. It's not my fault I'm damaged. It's not my fault that he was being super sneaky. Thanks for the call. I'll think about it. I think this is just... I think she's just crazy, but she is innocent. She's crazy, but innocent. She's just crazy. She's just toxic. So, let's just... I think so, right? There's no way. This is... I think we were just shredding that one. Yep. She was crazy, but not a murderer. I really like that the characters are like very ambiguously evil sometimes. Like, you don't know if they were guilty. You like kind of have to make a judgment call on your own. The stock pictures, yeah, they're funny. Does he love me quiz? All right, let's close all of these and read this one. Walking home from work, I saw a man come out of an alleyway from the butcher shop near Clearview Road. He was alone and had some dark stains on his shirts and hands. I saw he was on the phone with someone, but he was very quiet about what he was saying. He eyed me in the distance, watching him, and walked off quickly. Curious about what I had just seen, I tried to follow him, but he lost me around the corner. Either he started running or he hid from me. At any rate, it was pretty weird. Ooh. D1 TV, thank you for the 9 months. Alright, we have to keep checking until the lights go off, because the lights haven't gone off in a while, and if I wasn't here to check it, I would have fucking died. I keep checking the wrong place there. You have to check these doors because the light might be off, and if the light is off, the killer can come in and murder your butt. But once they're off, you can chill for a little while, because they won't turn off for like a few moments. Why am I checking the camps? Because there's a crazy killer coming to get me. Are you hiding from a killer? 2, in fact. 2, yes. Tanner and the kidnapper. You have a flashlight? Yes, but there's no battery. Okay. We're gonna fill him in. This. Let's see. Hopefully she's correct. And we don't have to... How do you see someone's eye color from like far away? That's amazing. That's a skill right there. I don't know how you do that. height is 6. So we go around it. We don't just go straight on it. We want to broaden the search terms a little bit. And then mill. And hopefully there will be only 1 hit or something. 2 hits. Anthony Ironman? Who's the closest? 75. He's 10 more. He's like exactly. I think it might be. Let's look at this guy. Look at this guy. They're trying to kill me. Yes, of course. Just for no reason. They just want me dead. Open the closet. There shouldn't be anyone in the closet right now. Okay, let's look at your phone. Cindy's up. Is hydrogen peroxide safe on clothing? Wait, what? Client. Do you still offer pet sitting? I do, yes. Do you want them held or do you want them gone? I want them gone. Okay, you're sus. You're sus as fuck. If this is the guy, which he is, right? Yeah, absolutely. You're a piece of shit. Supplier. Need new blank weapons. No cereals. Okay. Serial killer, bye. Get the fuck out of here. Wait. Yes, okay. Correct indeed. Okay, so now we got 3 cases, which there's things on the upper overlay there. This one here means the amount of mistakes you can make. This one is the amount of cases you need to finish to skip the night. This one is how many cases you need to get money. And the last one there is how many cases you need to even live. If you don't get that many cases in a night, the last one, you just lose at the end of the night. I don't exactly remember when the nights end. Oh, the power went out. Or not the power, the fucking breaker, whatever, same thing. I think I said power every time back in the day. Even before Phasmo, I always used to say power as well. Can you shred all the cases to win? No. Well, there's like a 1 in 10 million chance that you'll get all the cases be innocent. But yeah, that's like the speedrun. The speedrun of this game is not that engaging. It's just hoping that you get many things that you can shred. And if you don't get one that you can shred, you like know immediately how to solve it and you try to do it as fast as possible. That's basically the idea. I have money. I could, so we have, oh, this is a new one. Okay. I went to the store to get a pack of cigarettes. And on my way, but that's like some Dream stuff. Like, we need Dream to speedrun this game. I went back to the store to get a pack of cigarettes, and on my way back, I saw this big guy checking around my neighbor's car. He was messing around with the back right tire, and I saw him pull something out of his pocket, but I had no idea what it was. It just looked suspicious, you know? I approached the guy, he got defensive and kept asking me what I was looking for. I didn't want to cause any trouble with him, so I walked off. As I was walking away, I saw him pull out his phone and call someone. Okay, we haven't had the light go off in a little while, so we're gonna have to do some checks. You can't... I wish there were some upgrades to deal with the killers in this game instead of... Because the thing... Oh, there you go. I'm glad I checked. So now we should be safe for a little bit because we just turned off the light. Or on the light. Hey, buddy! If you open that door, you're fucking dead. It's such a weird thing that he shows up like that. It's so strange. Alright, black hair, brown eyes. 70, that's in the middle here. 6 is in the middle there. 30 to 40, let's find him. Who is this? I think it's Andrew. Wait. 70, he's far off there. I think this guy's the closest. This guy's the closest. Jose Bridges. Wait, does it like... Wait! Wait. Oh, I was like, no way, that's a thing. No. It just autofills. I was like, wait a minute. There's no way you can just fill in and then it'll only fill in if it's correct? No, that's not how that works. I think we already just checked the lights, right? It shouldn't be any lights up right now. Let's just look. Let's check out... What was it, witches? Yes, at Dead of Night is on YouTube. Wait, it's getting like very... You know what? We actually need some insta-hacks because sometimes you get like a very hard hack and you can't do it and then you want to be able to just insta-hack it. I think this is the only thing that matters, honestly. I'm just gonna get infinite insta-hacks. That's what you do in the speedrun as well. Okay. Oh, okay. The night is over. We didn't know what that case was. But that's fine. The night was finished. We got bare minimum of cases, so that was definitely a spooky one. We were close to losing that. Oh. Need to turn on the lights. That's fine, though. We are in night 3 now. Close that window. We have done it. You don't have to leave the closet open, no. Close it. What do you do in this game? You solve mystery. I think the gameplay is actually really interesting. I think detective mode is a very strong... Like, detective mode honestly might be the most fun mode in this game because the killers are kind of, like, tedious to deal with. But the cases are very messed up and very, like, macabre. Is that the... I think that's the word, like... It's like morbid curiosity. That's kind of the word. If you have morbid curiosity, you wanna, like, looking into the cases is actually very interesting. Okay, Van Atwell. Let's, Van Atwell. We haven't seen Tanner on the cams ever, by the way. Is he ever gonna show up? Van Atwell, what are you up to, man? I didn't even read this. You know those large fish tanks? Like the one the evil mastermind has in those movies? The kind where there's a stunning variety of fish. And as you admire the vibrant colors, a shark comes by and sucks the enjoyment right out of the scene as it eats the cute one. Well, that setup is basically in my neighbor's backyard. The guy owns an aquarium and I guess brought some of the fish home. The weird thing is that they're in his pool. The guy must know his stuff, but don't all pools have chlorine in them? That would have to be bad. Possibly even deadly for the fish, right? Well, it may be a cool party decoration for your backyard. I feel weird not reporting this. The last thing we need to hear is one of our dogs or even a child falling into the pool and getting attacked by Van's fish. Okay, so he is literally just... buying and selling endangered fish. Nice search history, dude. Nice fucking search history, dumbass. That does not seem legal. That seems very suspicious. Why are the crickets so loud? Did I leave any door open? I don't think I did. I think it's just loud. Okay, well, let's look at one of his pictures. That's a dead guy. That's a gun. That's just bait. It's bait. Okay, you just buy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're a killer. You're a murder man. I'm gonna put this body up in there, and then we're just gonna search you up, and I wish you could just search them by name instead of doing all this bullshit. I guess we'll just go male, and then we'll just find them. Oh, not 12. There he is. Boof. Bye. Bye, you're guilty. Nice. John Vega. I should have looked at the cam. Did the lights already turn off? Wait, wasn't the owl? I swear the owl. I swear we at one point thought that the owl meant that Tanner was there. I don't know if that's actually the case though. I think there's some sound cues, but not all of them have sound cues. Oh, there you go. I should probably check this. I think I don't know if that was changed. I think that was changed. The owl used, oh, that was the meme! That was the meme, owl! Oh, do we have this still? Exclamation mark, owl? Oh, there you go! I forgot. There you go. Fucking hoot hoot. Oh yeah. that was the meme. I remember. Yeah, people used to think that the owl meant that the killer was coming. So to troll those, or like we made a command just to like meme on it. Also, it has no cooldown, so I'm gonna put a cooldown on it now. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we cannot have nice things. Wait, I did a user cooldown. I guess I'll put a global cooldown. Okay. There you go. We cannot have nice things. Alrighty. Anyway. Okay. Wait, I literally deleted the whole command and it's still going off. I guess people did it delayed. Okay. Well, it should be fine now. Okay. Okay. We got that one. Let's look at the next one. John Vega. John Vega. Boom. Why don't I use the light on the cam? Because there's no one there. You only have to do that if someone's there, and if you light too much, then the stuff will break. I need to check the rooms. Wait, the light just turned off, right? It should be fine. Let's look at the John Vega, shall we? I have to cook a quality steak. Oh, yeah, this guy. This is the guy. Look at his text conversations. I remember him. He fucking... He, like... He's very guilty, I remember. Arc Flash, thank you for the gift sub. I remember him. Let's see. So, my daughter went to Mr. Vega's house this week to sell those charity candy bars for school. Tanner hasn't come a single time. This is really weird. She told me he had a gray lady on his sofa that was sleeping. I sent my brother over to his house to check it out under the pretense that I wanted to borrow his chainsaw for the cherry tree in my backyard. My brother came back with the chainsaw, but he said the house looked fine, except for a weird smell, like metal shavings or a wet dog. I can't recall if Vega has a dog or not. I never hear any barking. He's charming, but that was some creepy stuff my daughter said, and I figured better safe than sorry. Okay, so I think this guy actually is a cannibal, if I remember. She was at the tap. I think so. Whoa, Xeno, thank you for the 20 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, come on. I think this guy is just... What muscles does volleyball... Wait, is it though? Oh, cell phone jammer. I think... So this guy is very difficult. I think this guy is very difficult to actually get him. Because he's like... The conversations are so weird, but he's basically just like looking... He's trying to find people that have like... He's trying to find athletes that have like trained specific muscles because he wants to eat those muscles. It's very fucking weird. But the conversations are very innocent. It's like, do you want to come over at my house? And then they just fucking die. So we're gonna put in these because I think this works. I think a cell phone jammer is enough. These two are enough, which doesn't cover the whole story. But it was very hard to actually get him to be convicted if you don't just take the easy ones. What are the pictures? That's a good one. Let's look if he has any weird pictures. That's right. Okay, never mind. Yep, we'll put, yep, okay. Yep, that's not okay. That's very bad. That's very, very bad. Never mind. Never mind. I think I tried it with conversations before and it would just go wrong because his conversations are like very innocent. But he's obvious. Some people are so obviously guilty and they have like one conversation where it's literally like, well, I guess I don't have to pause. It's literally like, I murdered this one person and now I want to get away with it. I'm a murderer. Haha, I murder. And then that's the only thing you have on him. But it's literally just him admitting to being like an absolute turbo murderer. I need to also turn on the breaker. Or the power, or the router, whatever. But then you can't find a second, like, thing you have to convict him for. Especially on Nightmare Mode, where you need to collect, like, 5 different pieces of evidence for... I think it's, like, you need to collect a ton of evidence for one case. On normal, you only have to collect, like, 2 pieces of evidence. But on the higher difficulties, you have to collect... Or the only higher difficulty, you have to collect, like, tons. Which makes it very hard. Hey, the lights are off. Perfect. Hey, my buddy! It's my buddy! It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Tanner. It's Tanner. Tanner is... You missed it again. Okay, now we just need his thing. Mail? Just find him. I don't want to search anything else. What is his name? John Vega. I guess we could fill in his black and brown to make it a little smaller search terms. John Vega. There you go. Bye. You're guilty. Get out of here. Get out of my face. All right, what's this? Pamela O'Neill. Well, I already know that she is innocent, I think. So I kind of just want to get her over with, but let's just quickly see. Actually, maybe not. Wait a minute, maybe not. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Wasn't she like mega guilty? I don't remember actually. Let's just find it. She might. Oh no! Wait a minute! No! Wait. Wait. Oh yeah, she's just. Yeah, she's just weird. But is this guilty? I don't think this is guilty. Bella was seen loudly crying and heavily intoxicated outside of Mick's and Marge's bar. She did not appear to be with anyone at the time. A couple people said that was cut off from being served after being told to quiet down multiple times, and ultimately kicked out after she continued to cause a disturbance to the other patrons. I see. I was like, what the fuck is that sentence even mean? Outside the bar, she was seen yelling into her phone, "It's fucking over. Hope you rot in hell, you piece of shit," before stumbling the way down the street. I think she's just going through heartache. I think this was... Pamela, please? Okay, I understand if you don't want to talk to me. Yeah, this is just... You guess who I just spoke to? Cheryl. Boy, that wasn't interesting. How much did she tell you? She told me more. Okay. She is the one who is being treated poorly. Yeah, she is just innocent. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Pepe hands. Okay. So we are done for the night, basically. Actually, on Nightmare Mode... Ooh. On Nightmare Mode, a lot of the time you actually have to wait out the nights because it is physically impossible to finish enough quests. That's how hard. It's physically impossible to solve enough cases in time because you have to check the house so many times. So you literally have to wait out the night because you have to solve like 15 cases or something ridiculous. Let's see. About 2 hours ago, a group of men started charging down the street. They were all drunk, whooping and singing, pushing each other around, tripping each other, and then started doing some real damage. One of them keyed a random car and jumped around on the hood while the others laughed. Then one of them, in particular, threw a big rock straight through my front window. Scared my dog half to death. I charged outside to confront them, and they all just ran away, yelling curse words at me. The man who threw the rock, in particular, made sure to call me out from halfway down the street, the coward. I didn't get a great look at him, but I remember his build and haircut. I want to press charges and sue him for damages to my house and any trauma my dog has experienced. Okay. Let's see. We are gonna find him black and brown and 25. That should be it, right? What? Were there any audio cues in this game or just none? Were there any audio cues? I don't know if there were. I don't think so. Aki, thank you for the prime. Yeah, I don't think there were any audio cues. Do I like Doritos? I guess, yes. How many cases do you need to solve? 7 to skip the night, 3 to solve to be alive, which we already did, so we're good. We should be good. Let's turn. Let's see. Try to solve this case though. 25 to 30. Hi Daniel, there was no update. Jose Bridges. Wait a minute. This is probably Elliot Brunner because Jose Bridges was like the boxing guy, wasn't he? Didn't we already get him? I think we already did him. Or like we thought he was one of the cases. So we're just gonna do Elliot here. Boom. Fill that in. Jeebus, almost got that wrong. I think we should check again at the lights. I know I'm playing this way too safe. I'm just so used to, like, my instincts tell me to check constantly because that's like nightmare mode. You literally have to check everything you do. Oh, well, the breaker went out, so that's a nice excuse to check. Yeah, this room is it's a dead room. You never have to check that one. You never have to check that room. It's just it's a bathroom without a window. The killer can only get in through rooms that have a window. It will turn off the light, and then it will start. Basically, the kidnapper will turn off the light and then start lockpicking the window. So you have to check the house to see if the lights are off. If a light is off, you need to turn it on, check if the window was lockpicked, and that's it. Then you go back. And then for Tanner, I think you just have to check the cams all the time, basically. Yeah, the router, power router, whatever, same thing. If you don't have a router, you might as well not live anyway. So whatever, same thing. Elliot Brunner, let's see. We are on his phone, yes. Highest paid actress, how to become a filmmaker. Oh, wait. Wait, no, this is a different guy. No, I remember this, though. I remember this one. I think he is innocent, but this is not the guy. I guess it's Jose Bridges, then? Because I don't think this is this guy. Bro has one contact, yeah. Okay, let's, the light didn't turn off recently. We also haven't been attacked by him. Search history. How do I secretly transport someone? What the fuck? This is not the guy either. Oh my god, excuse me? That's not the guy though. How bad are these fucking bystanders? Like, I don't know why this was in the design of this game, honestly. Like, I don't know why you get ranges for people, and then if you fill in those ranges, it literally gives you the wrong people. Did I make a mistake? I must have made a mistake. Let's check maybe I filled in something wrong. Because this is the second time during this run. I remember this being oh, the light just went out. I remember it being extremely rare to not get a case to, like, immediately, like, be accurate based off of the description of the bystanders. But this is, like, the second time during the singular run that this has happened. I don't know why that's in the game. Are you French? Let's see. Did I fill in the wrong range? Maybe I was the wrong one being wrong here. Let's see. Oh, wait, we gotta get this out. 25 to 30. This. Black, brown. 6, male. So I guess it's just not this. So what do we increase here? Age range? Wasn't it Andrew? Isn't it Ewan York? Maybe? I don't remember. Andrew Disher, maybe? The light were out in the last room? Wait, what? Am I blind? No, hold. Wait, am I blind? What the fuck? Wait, really? What are you guys talking about? What? How did you... What? I'm confused. How did you mistake that? I'm just confused. That's all. Anyway, did we fill in Andrew Disher? I don't know if we did. Let's crack this one. Didn't check if the windows were locked. You don't have to do that. You only have to do that if the lights are off somewhere. If the lights turn off, then you have to check. Let's see. Are you... This is not the guy either. Bro, what is this game design? God damn it. I forgot that frustration of my first playthrough. I forgot that. It's fine because we already solved enough cases, but like I still want to keep going. Oh, fuck. Whatever, insta-crack that one. Insta-crack that one. What is all these people? Why are they kidnapping people? Uber. Okay, this is also not the guy. This is also not the guy. But they're all guilty. They're all guilty. But it's not the guy. God fucking damn it. Oh, why? Huh? Why is this light up? Not that it matters, so I guess I'll turn it on, but... The wrong criminal, yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Okay, so this case is also just... This is also another one of those cases where the ranges are so bad and you have to keep making them wider and wider, and like the thing with making the ranges wider means that you get like more and more targets, which makes it more and more tedious to find whoever it is. Matt Walker? Yeah, I definitely think that the... What, maybe his weight is wrong? Edmund? Arleno? Maybe this guy? Victor Hannon? No, we already got that guy. Elliot Bruner, we already checked. What the fuck are these noises? I think it is Edmund. I think it's actually Edmund, if I remember. Edmund Arellano. That's a car. Is that a killer? Yeah, I need to ignore the people kidnapping girls because I'm looking for someone who smashed who threw a brick through a window. Like, some things aren't equal here. What the fuck? Okay, anyway, let's see if this guy is the one we're looking for. Is it you? Self-defense? Making a furry suit with human hair? Bro. What is this? This is also not the guy! Like, what the fuck? How? What is any person playing? Am I dumb that I fell into something wrong? Like, why is this the way that it is? All right, I guess we'll just give up in this case. We don't have to shred it though, because it genuinely doesn't matter. I don't understand. I don't understand why we have... Oh, there he is. There you go. We found Tanner for the first time. And that's how you defend against him. You flash the light. I don't know. I'm not shredding that case because it's literally, like, it's not worth it. I think it was an innocent case. But I just don't understand why I have widened so many different ranges and I still haven't found the guy that we're talking about. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had the full-on hair color wrong? Like, that'd be insane. Yeah, we're fine. Over in like 8 minutes, this game is we're gonna go to the next night, which we can solve some new cases. Oh, wait. Are we dead? Nice. Okay. Whew. Jesus fucking Christ. That was terrifying. We got to night 4, baby. Alright. So, I think we can just use the normal strat. That scared the shit out of me, by the way. I think we're gonna do a somewhat safer strat where we just go for the windows that are open. We need to close those first. And then we'll go look for the locks. I don't know if this actually matters. Probably doesn't. But it's just... like what you used to have to do. Now we go check the locks in all the rooms. We'll turn on the lights as well. I know I missed that one window. I should check that one. I think we're just getting unlucky, by the way. I think there's very, very, very few cases where the like information given by the people is inadequate to actually find the culprit. We're just finding those few cases and getting unlucky to get them all in one run, which, I mean, it can happen. At least we've already gotten 2 of those. I doubt there's many. Yeah, I just think it's a very weird mechanic that the people, I mean, it makes sense that they wouldn't be entirely accurate, but it's a game, right? You wanna make it fun. And it's already very difficult if you have like 3 different people in the base range. It's already very difficult, but at least you know there's a finite amount of people to go through. Whereas if the ranges aren't even accurate at all, then it's gonna be even more to check. But yeah, anyway, we've gotten that case done. Let's look into Elsa Monroe. Crazy Wings, thank you for the gift sub. It might get a little bit more crazy now, which is gonna be spooky. Oh yeah, you could do like... Oh yeah, you have to use the arrow keys, I remember. Oh yeah, you're fucked up, weren't you? Oh yeah. That's a nice picture you got there, lady. Nice electric chair. 1 second, I'm gonna set it in this hallway. Give me a moment. I need to go to the bathroom. Abu. Abu, boo, 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 boo. All right. Let's go. Ba-dum. Any killers in the house? No? Good. Alright, we need to check more. He only attacked once so far. But he ran quick, you saw? He was a speedy man. Speedy man. Let's get... No, we can't buy that. Alright. Let's look into you, huh? You seem to be very guilty. What is tetrodotoxin? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is, not the right search. Come to my house and don't bring your friends. You tried it funny and then I'm going to hurt you? Did I make myself clear? Shut up with this bullshit. You have lost and your little coup is finished. Now you will pay me. Nobody double crosses me. Okay, what? Oh yeah, isn't she some kind of mega maniac murderer? Oh, we need 3 pieces of evidence now, you see? By the way? We gotta check for lights again. Aha! Oh, wrong side again. That door just closed in my face. How rude. There are no mirrors in the house. How convenient. Wait, there's one here, right? There's gotta be. Wait, no, there's not. I see. Hey, I like that more. I like that a lot more. Just remove the mirrors from your house rather than, like, making the mirrors just not reflective. Like, that's better. That's better, in my opinion. Okay. So we need one more. It's too dangerous. You're doing your own dirty work. With Sven, it's personal. Give me an hour. I was taken care of. You don't have to worry. Boss. Oliver, did you take care of your groceries? Yes. I like that you got it. I'd hate to discharge you. Like Larry! Was it a success? Good, don't make me wait so long again, Larry. Forget it, Larry. I took care of myself. Thanks for nothing. Okay, so the boss conversation, right? Okay, well, she is... Did we have any pictures? Oh, yeah, that pictures. Wait, what is this? Let's check again. The boss conversation will be good enough, right? Let's search her up. Search, just female. Just do the female, blonde, and brown. She is like a serial killer leader or whatever. She looks very innocent, but she's definitely guilty. All right, let's go. Boop. That was enough. Okay, yeah, the search history. Okay, we need to do 4 cases this time. Hattie Glover. Oh, I remember how Tanner works. Yeah, I remember. The amount of clicks you do triggers Tanner. If you don't click on the computer, you don't trigger Tanner. So you have to check. That's how he works. You have to check the cams every time before you get up. And every time you click a few times, you have to check for Tanner. But if you don't click, you're fine. Like, you can read this and you won't be attacked. But as soon as you start clicking on things, that's when you need to check the camera. That's how it works. I know this person is a police detective, but I have a hunch they're up to something. If I go report this to the police, I have a feeling that they'll just brush it off as a false report on a hardworking officer by a citizen who has a grudge. I can't share my source, but as of late, I know she's been missing. Afternoon appointments, taking case files home with her, which is very sketchy. And she's been demanding responsibility on anything to do with human trafficking cases in the area. Usually, I think she was just a workaholic, but this seems different. Like she wants control over the situation more than just curiosity. Ooh, Hattie Glover. What are you up to? What are you up to? Hey, KCB, what's up? You suspicious lady. We got 10 Instacracks. That's a lot. You know what can happen? Oh, man. I want to... Dude, I literally have, like... I have suppressed these memories. But you know what can happen? So, Tanner is attracted by clicks. During nightmare mode, I don't think you earn money all that much, or, like, not at all. So, you have to do these hacks, basically. So, you have to click to do the hack. So, what can happen is that at the start of the hack, you'll click, right? And then by the time you finish the hack, you will already have died because the first click on the hack will have triggered Tanner. You couldn't check the camera because you were, like, literally doing a hack at the moment. And then after you finish the hack, you'll check the cameras. It's already too late. Stuff like that happens constantly in nightmare mode. It is the most unfair thing I've ever done in my life. It's crazy. Like, there's so many situations like that where you can just die. There's situations at the end of nights where basically, you know how the first time I died, right? Because the light was off, or the first time I finished a night, we died, right? Because I didn't check the house before I turned in the final report. Well, what can happen on nightmare mode is that you'll check the house, there will be a light off, you turn off on that light, then you'll go back to the chair. By the time you sit down, there will be another light that has already turned off again. Then you turn in the final report and you get insta-killed during the night because there's literally never a chance where you can safely skip the night, because walking back to your chair could have, in that time, there could have already been another light that went out. And then you just die. Literally the only way I beat it is by just sheer determination. 2 weeks of just hoping that those situations wouldn't occur. It is awful. It's awful. Oh, come on. Why aren't you checking the bathroom? Because there's no, there are no windows there, so it doesn't matter. Also, there's like a chance at the start of each night. Remember how I said that you have to turn on the lights and close the windows at the start of the night? Well, on the higher difficulty, this might take too long. You might not be able to close the windows in time, and then you'll literally die at the start of a mission, and there was nothing you could do. And there's 14 nights, so every night there will be a chance for you to get instantly killed. Holy shit. It's starting to come back to me, and it's starting to make me frustrated, even though I don't have to do that ever again. But it's still making me angry right now. It was awful. What is this? What do we even... Oh yeah, police officer. Here we go. Private number. You did good today. Here, let's check. Because I clicked a few times, so you can read this conversation. Nothing that wasn't entirely useless. Forensics might pick up something though, but so you want to scroll here, because if you click the scroll, you're gonna trigger Tanner. Good, we're expecting a new shipment tomorrow. Deal you should take. No, there's a lot of raids on one of your other sites. So she is a dirty cop. Dirty cop. Pictures. Yeah, that picture seemed... Why do you even have a picture like that? What even... And that's a lady with a damage. Why do you have this picture? What the fuck? I am glad that I now remember that clicking triggers Tanner, though, so you just have to check every now and then. Why do police have to pay toll booth charges? Quickest route to Palermo. Wire transfer, empty account, open foreign bank account. Open foreign bank account. You are guilty as charged. That seems very suspicious to me. Let's check the windows. That's a lady with a damage. Yeah. Aha! No, I mean... I used to remember all these cases, but, like, my brain used to be filled with useless knowledge. It's still filled with useless knowledge, but now it's all Phasmo related. Like, the way I used... Like, this is just the way I like to play games. I like to get super into something. Hey, Koba, by the way, thank you for the 11 months. Good to see you again. I like to get super into games and learn everything about them and, like, dissect them completely. Like, that's what we did. Like, basically what we've done for Phasmo, I've done for all these games as well. But if you don't do them for like 2 years, you do forget what the stuff was. Like, you still vaguely remember, and you can do it with some like refreshing or derusting. You'll figure it out again. But I'm not gonna put in that time because I'm just gonna play it. I just wanted to revisit it. We're looking for Hetty Glover. You are guilty. Bada bing. Bada bye. So there was a light that just went out, right? Unknown. I saw a woman who appeared to be luring a kid into a white van. An older man was driving it. When I went over to investigate further, she started stuttering like she was on crack or something. Okay. She tried to get the kid inside the vehicle as fast as possible. I managed to talk to her, but she said she had to get going because her kid was late for soccer practice. They sped off pretty quickly, so I just assumed that the woman was telling the truth. As I thought about it more, it started nagging at me. The kid seemed okay and not in any danger, but you can never be too careful these days. Ooh, 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 ooh. Brown, hazel, between here. Here he comes. Bye, Tanner. It was incorrect? Wait, did I get it wrong? Oh. Wait, so the picture of the, like the, wait, what? I guess the search wasn't correct? That is kind of stupid. Yeah, okay, well, I mean, she was very guilty, obviously, but that's the thing. You need, so the way this game works is, you need to have 3 things that were incriminating. And if you have them literally admit that they were murderers and you put that in, then you still need to find 2 other things. It's not enough. And the later the nights, the more evidence you need to collect. So I guess one of those things wasn't entirely, like, that wasn't good enough. Maybe the photo of the lady wasn't good enough. Even though, I don't know, that seemed very damning to me. Maybe I should have done the searches instead. I don't know. It's just sometimes trial and error what they want to know from you. Because sometimes very easy things work. Sometimes, like here, I guess open bank account. How do I avoid getting audited? Maybe that wire transfer to empty account. Maybe those would have worked. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. We'll see how far we get. Did we do all of these? Yes. Oh boy, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. When are we playing Zombie again? Probably 2 days or 2 days from now. No one there yet. Yeah, this game's a lot slower paced than I remember. You forgot age? Oh, yeah. Nice. I was like, fuck, this is gonna take forever. The height is unknown, right? Ah, nice. Only one. Nina Winter. Nina Winter. Nina Winter. See, this is like, I mean, like, this is kind of easy that I know that it's this one because, well, I don't know if there's a case where there's only one and then it's not even that one. I don't know if that's actually a thing that happens. Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, I'm literally gonna insta-crack this because I'm lazy. And we haven't gotten the light to go out for a while. Do we need to check? Do you not still have all your notes? Of course I could get the notes. There's like websites where you could do everything, but like that's the boring way to play this game. Like I've already done that enough. I've already speedrun enough. If you want to see me not play the game, then you can watch me speedrun. But that's not why I'm here. Oh, so just the knocking sound just means nothing. Okay. How to make a realistic dead body makeup? What the fuck? Hey, Jared, I left all the props. Can I keep the prop dead bodies? I'd pay off. I don't think this is actually the person. I think this is... I don't think this is talking about... This seems completely unrelated. So it might actually be that this is a case where there's only one in the window that they give, but then it's still not that person. But I am fairly sure that this luring case is a shred. Even though it sounds very iffy. I think so. Oh, hey there. You preferred this? This is by far my least favorite one of all of them. It's still a good game, but I don't know. So, like, I think the dangers in this one are very tedious and not interesting, like the ones in Welcome to the Game 2 are. Welcome to the Game 2 is incredible. It's an amazing game. I would do stuff that people have gone convicted for in this game to get a Welcome to the Game 3. That would be insane. But like, I don't know, it's just a very long game, and it's like because it's not pseudo randomly generated, which like every case, once you know it, you know it. So the way this game is supposed to be beaten is literally by just collecting information and like writing it down and remembering it, and then when you see a case, you immediately know, okay, this is this person, I need to get these pieces of evidence, go on to the next one. It's not like the way that I'm playing now, where I'm trying to do it fresh and like actually looking into the cases. This will not win you a game. You cannot basically win a game without keeping track of without writing down who everyone is and like making notes throughout the whole experience. Like, you need to learn from every mistake to actually solve it. Also, the fact that we failed that one is kind of fucked. So what is this? I guess this could just be them. Nina Winter is a shred. I know that one. But, like, this is not Nina Winter, I think. Because it's an unknown one. Like, who the fuck is this? Did I do something wrong? Oh, I didn't fill... Wait, but the height doesn't help because that's not even... Okay, we'll fill it in between here. And then we'll bronze some category. We'll bronze the weight and the age. That adds so many. I guess I shouldn't do that all at once. Man, what? I don't know, I'm shredding this. Yeah, I remember that one being, like, fine to shred. So I don't know. I just, sometimes I see like, the way I used to remember what was fine to shred or not, I just remembered the first sentence of their case, or their name, and then I would know that they were shreddable. So that's one of those lines that my brain just goes, innocent. They lured someone into a vent, innocent. That's not a very, that's a weird thing to know, or to think, but it is what I did. Red. I've noticed a strange man following a oh, redhead. Okay, this is gonna be easy, right? Because there's only so many people with red hair in this game. Let's see. 35 to 50. What? That's a large range. Weight is very heavy. And then check the cams because he might be here. Emil. Okay, let's see who's come. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Wait. Oh, you're like, why does this? Oh wait, I did one range wrong. I did the height range is too tight. The height range is too tight here. That might be my fault. Yeah, Jimmy Shaw, baby. Jimmy Shaw is mega guilty. I remember. He has like he has so many pictures of dead people in his phone. It's not even funny. I actually need to get this one, like, really quick, because we might die. Fuck. I need to do it really quickly, because if we run out of time, we're gonna die. Oh. What's the time? Oh, yeah, it's getting close. We need this. So you check right before. You see if Tanner's there. And then you... do this. Oh my god, that's a big hack. Ah! The lights didn't go out recently. He has like a billion pictures of dead people. Look at this. Wait. Oh, it's a different guy. Oh. How to get back together. Wrist. How to be discreet. My potential target. Okay, dude. Nice. Ah. Dark alleys in town? Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Can you hear the lockpicking? I don't know. I don't think so, actually. It's just going around the house. Yeah, the wrong side I will never do correct. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, ba boom. Yeah, I think this game is best played on detective mode. Without the killers. The killers very quickly don't become scary anymore. And they just turn into... Why are you here? Get out of my life. I want to play the game. Get out of my life. Okay, pictures. We have text conversation. Potential target. I think that's gonna be just guilty. Okay. I'm just gonna fill this in because we need to be quick here. We might lose otherwise. Are you following me? God damn it, you're right. I'll make sure you don't see me again. I better not. I need to do his, I need to go into his, like, oh, there you are. I need to go into his, debit thing, Jimmy Shaw. I need to do this quick. I only have 20, or, like, very little time. What have you bought? You have bought some weird shit, didn't you? Clean, no. What? Cock! Cock! Wait. He is guilty, though. He should be. Dark alleyways? Oh, dark clothing? Is that just enough? Where to buy dark clothing near me? That doesn't sound very suspicious. But, like, I don't fucking know. How to be discreet? I'm just gonna fill it in. Dark clothing. Because if this is wrong, then we're literally dead. Let's just go. Yep, that dark clothing. Like, okay. So, I know I've been pretty negative, honestly, but that's just because, first of all, I didn't realize how much this game burnt me out when I played it to beat Nightmare Mode. Like, beating Nightmare Mode made me literally never want to play this game again. Now that's coming back, at least. And also, there's so many, like, things in this game that were really tedious. Like, right there, we put in the evidence, like, where to buy dark clothing, right? But then earlier we got... Wait, was that correct? Why did we have 3 mistakes? I don't even remember. Earlier we got it wrong because we put in, like, where to open a foreign bank account, right? Like, how is that... Like, foreign bank account is also suspicious, but I guess not suspicious enough, but then dark clothing is. Like, it's very hard to gauge in this game what's suspicious and what's not. Night 5. Yeah. I think it's just, like, I don't know if this game is better played with knowing everything or knowing nothing. I don't know. Like, right now we're basically doing it the natural way, where you just, know nothing about the game and you don't fill in all the cases immediately. But if you fill in all the cases immediately, there's, like, barely anything that's, like, engaging to watch, because I just finished a game and you won't even know any of the stories that the game has. But then again, if you don't do it that way, you can't really win. Hoot hoot. It's the owl. They're here. Okay. I'm trying to mention a game like this. You mean, what's that game called? Papers, Please. Papers, Please. Matt Walker. Haven't we seen you before? I swear we have. We're not gonna get any money anymore, are we? So we actually do need to do some of these hacks. Whoa, Kronos! Thank you for the 5,000 biddies. Holy shit, man. Thank you. Matt Walker, are you guilty? Gun, person, almost... Yeah, okay, dude. Barrels of dead people? What the fuck? You're mega guilty. Like, so the thing is, that's why it's nice that there's detective mode, but the thing in this game is that the way that it works makes you barely read any of the stories anymore. Like, it kind of forces you to become like less invested in the game and see it more as a game than like an immersive investigation. Like, the way you kind of start beating this game eventually is you literally just you see the name. If you have the name, very nice, you fill it in, you go to their phone, there's very obvious if they're innocent or not, and then you just like drag all the most guilty stuff. You don't even read the story, you don't even read the texts, because it's just, I don't know, it's not worth. Boss plumber. Uncle Pete. Boss. Done. Bet's having trouble. Do you mind hitting also tools for the next job? I guess we could Matt Walker. Yeah, maybe the third pick works, but the domicile depot. Sodium hydroxide, Bren. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. You're an absolute mega murderer. You're a mega murderer. We have black and brown and meal, and then we need to find Matt Walker. Matt Walker, you are guilty. You're a murderer. Bye. Let's hope that that was good enough. Yep, that was good enough. Nice. Hudson, thank you for the 2 months. What's the full word of please censored? I don't understand. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for the prime as well. Oh, baby. How old is this game? I don't remember when exactly. Aha. How do you know? See? See? Killer. Killer was already lockpicking that one. Absolute penis. Okay. So, yeah, that was that. Now we need to do the next case, which is Howard Elmore. Howard Elmore. Howard Elmore. Oof, check the cams. Every time you click, just check the cams. When you have a little bit of downtime. As you open the crack, you gotta check this. Because there might be a killer. If you watch me play Nightmare Mode, you'll literally see me check the security cams sometimes in the middle of the hack. Like, if you want to watch this game at absolute mega gamer intensity, watch me beat Nightmare Mode. It is the craziest shit ever. The end. Well, thank you guys. The empty path. Thank you for the prime. Easy plans. Benefit of taking a cold shower in the morning. Pictures. That's a fucking heart on the chain. That's a person in that. That's blood. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, because you're so time constrained, like the time constraint is so tough, it like turns into a, do you see the obvious murder? Click on the obvious murder. It's like you stop reading the stories and you just like, you just drag in the obvious murder person and you just move on to the next one. What if it's a med student? Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, is this, there's one guy? Oh, yes. This is actually that guy, I think. There's like a few people that are so weirdly guilty, but they're not guilty. Yeah, I think this guy's not guilty, actually. I think he does like some weird fucking like torture shit, but like that, like it's so I guess you do have to read, but it's like voluntary. It's voluntary torture shit. He's a horror movie guy. Oh yeah, I see. Fucking hell, why do I always do that wrong? I don't know. I feel like the light switch should be there. That's just my excuse. Yeah, I remember. There's a few weird stories. There's also a story of someone that's like mega guilty, and they are guilty. But I remember there's like one story where there's literally someone with like clown masks and weird shit, but they do like horror movies, but they're also killers. But a lot of their like evidence is really hard to get a hand on because it's like horror movie props, but they're also killers. So you can't just put in the horror movie props. You have to like find the specific. It's very difficult. Some cases are much harder than other cases. All right, so this should be just a shred, right? Because he's just a horror movie guy. He just does weirdo shit, right? No, he was actually guilty. Oh fuck, man. Dang. Whatever. I kind of just want to die at this point. Devin Phillips, I think you're innocent. Yep. Oh. Christopher Ruiz, you are guilty. I think I do want to play this game again, but kind of like give it a fair chance. I think just too many things came up here. I wish I could play. Maybe genuinely play detective mode. I don't think I want to do that though, because that's kind of boring. Yeah, I don't know. It's also very late. I think we're just gonna come back to this another time and like giving it a better shot. Because right now, I think we got unlucky cases that made me very frustrated. Jesus Christ. They made me very frustrated early on. And then just kind of like remember all the shit that made this game so frustrating. Even though it is a good game, like I would recommend giving it a shot. Mostly, I would just recommend giving it I would just play it on detective mode. Like, no shame at all. Just play it on detective mode. Literally don't play it with threats, because the threats don't do anything. They just make it tedious and annoying. I'm insta-correcting this. I think you're super guilty, weren't you? Oh yeah, you do this. You do dog fights. That's what you do, you bitch. Client, this. Should be good enough. And then we gray and go. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. Let's see if this is wrong. I'm too lazy to find out. Aww. Alright, anyway, I think we will play this game again and like give it a fair shot. I just wasn't really in I didn't realize how much this game like gave me like how much this was a nightmare back in the day. I do want to play it a little bit more casually and slower. I don't know really how to deal with the dangers though when we try that, because I really like the stories and like going through it. It's interesting. We might play it again, or we might just never touch it again. I don't know. A big Stinky, thank you for the gift sub. That was definitely not the best experience, but that was also my fault because the internet went out and then I got frustrated by the game having, like, the cases. I don't understand the cases that are, like, unknown and then you just can't find the person. Like, we had that 3 times during this run where there was, like, a case that didn't have a culprit and we just couldn't find him. And, like, it just gets so draining. Now that I know how Tanner works again, where you have to check him only after you click, I think we can deal with that a little better. We didn't die. Like, we died because of cases, because I got lazy. But anyway, yeah, that was, sorry for that. That was not the best way to end. But we're gonna call it there. It's been very late. Welcome to the Game 1 was definitely fun. We might play, like, the waiting room and then do some Scrutinized another time. I do want to try it again. I think the game is interesting. And also, I think a lot of my complaints weren't even, like... I mean, some of them showed up in this, but a lot of them were just me remembering how stupid stuff is at the highest level, even though that's not relevant for what I'm playing, like, right now. Like, this... A lot of the stuff that I remember being annoying doesn't actually come up in a casual run at all, because that's not... Like, Nightmare Mode is when this stuff matters. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful night. I love you guys so much. I'm sorry I got a little frustrated. Sometimes happens, you know? Happens, you know? Gotta allow yourself to be human sometimes. We're gonna go find a Phasmo streamer and rate them, because we want to share the love. Who is playing? Who is playing what? Let's go say hi to... Ba-da-ba-doom. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, she's playing this game? Well, because we're not playing Phasmo anyway, we're gonna go check out Shimmy, who is playing Uninvited Guest. I actually really like this game. We played it as well, but we never uploaded the video. Because I played it right before a Phasmo update, but this game is actually really scary. It's a really scary game. I highly recommend checking it out together with Shimmy. It's a fun game. I think she's at the start too, and the start is the best. The start of this game is great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the game with Shimmy. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you tomorrow when we will be playing some Phasmo. Maybe we'll do some community games again, because the community games have been very good recently. We'll see what we do. I don't know. Yeah, have a good night. See you around. Bye-bye, guys. Love you.